You okay, buddy?
I'm just making sure the people that had us on their second monitor now have us on their first monitor.
Nice.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Friday Night Paper Fight over here at twitch.tv/loadingreadyrun. My name is Wheeler. Joining me tonight, I've got a Nelson.
Queen of second monitor content.
I've got a Ben that's coming into the room. We have a Surge that is ing out in the friend zone, and we have a Paul on tech. Oh, you go high, I go low. 3, 2, 1. Great. We're about to play some Canadian Highlander in just a second here. But before we do that, I should remind you that everything we do here is brought to you by you over support over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Because of all of you, there is all this, as well as there are other ways that we get this stream going, such as Card Kingdom, sponsor of Friday Night Paper Fight and a lot of Magic the Gathering things that we do here. If you go to cardkingdom.com/LRR, use that link, and when you make an order, go button please. While supplies last, you'll get a small button that says a funny little thing.
Maybe serving Commander.
Serving Commander, I put forward...
What did you say earlier today?
She card on my kingdom till I dumb.
I dumb all the time, whether she card or not.
This might be the last time we read that sponsor.
This might be the last time we get to do a stream on Loading Ready Run.
But not the last sponsor, because there's also Dragon Shields. If you go over to Dragon Shield, use the code LRRMTG5, you will get 5% off your order when you're picking up some pretty cool and good sleeves, such as, Dragon Shields.
Yeah.
It's my pitch for Dragon Shields. They should just go Dragon Shields. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That Dragon Shields.
Great. We're playing Canadian Highlander.
Not yet, we're not.
Well, not yet.
But yeah, do we have a theme for tonight?
Cool things.
We missed playing Canadian Highlander, and we haven't done it for a while.
I mean, everybody did kind of bring some dope stuff.
Yeah, someone pointed out it's our first FNPF Canadian Highlander since Ether Drift dropping, and I have at least an Ether Drift card in my deck.
Oh, yeah, I got big old goose egg.
Well, maybe Serge has an Ether Drift card.
Yeah, Ben certainly does.
Perfect.
But we will save their lists for, when they're on camera. What are you playing tonight?
I am on Jund Death's Shadow, celebrating the arrival of the sort of really, second, fourth Death Shadow-esque creature, the Last Ride. I'm jamming the Death Shadow, Last Ride, Shadow of Mortality, and Scourge of the Skyclaves. Ooh. They're not all really Death Shadows, but they're all kind of Death Shadows.
They're in that wheelhouse.
They're sort of in the Death Shadow realm. So we've got 4 now. So a solid, 5% of my deck or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, is 5% of my deck is Death Shadows. So I'm trying to make sure that I have plenty of cards to, it turns out paying life for stuff is not that hard.
Great.
Yeah. How about you? What are you on?
I am playing 5-color Cascade combo. This is not the kind that you thought I might be on, or the kind that people in the audience have.
Wheeler's had a few different Cascade decks in his years.
I've played mods. Ban all the people saying 4%, please. I've been playing Cascade decks in this format, or I played one particular Cascade deck, 5-color Cascade Stacks, or 5-color Cascade Stacks Time Vault, for quite a while ago. That deck by now is like current standard would be like 30 points,
right,
or something.
Sure.
So I'm not doing that. But it's goofy. It's all the Cascade cards. It's all the Discover cards, and there's some other stuff in here. I played it before. It plays unlike any other Canlander deck I've played.
Okay.
Which is a wild thing to be able to say in
That's
2025.
I just realized I couldn't do the math of how many cards out of 100 is how many percent. And so,
Yeah, so
age,
typically when
it really
they say
hits you in the head, right? Sometimes, Be careful having kids out there, kids.
One thing these people are going to learn when it comes to social interactions is that if somebody says something wrong, it doesn't matter. You just walk, you're just like, who cares?
Yeah, just keep going. It'll be all right.
Yeah, exactly.
Just nod and smile, chat.
Like, they could be like, blueberries are my favorite red fruit, and you'd be like, oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah, absolutely.
You just learn to move on by.
And the award for best yes and of the evening goes to...
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I mean, if you're working out the calculations for, like, blast radius of a nuclear bomb. Maybe double check that like 4 versus 5%.
Just don't get Nelson to figure out the blaster.
Jordan, hold on. I correct Surge for content. These people do it for like self-worth. There's a big difference here.
All right, I'd like to amend my previous statement. I'm on 4% Death Shadow, gang.
Hell yeah!
But
can we change your deck name to 4%?
4%. It's like a milk now.
Yeah,
Perfect.
4%
I'd
Death
like,
Shadow.
if we could jund 4% Death Shadow, that's good. Should we talk about points? I have 3 Moxes, and then I initially thought I would be on Ancient Tomb because great card, lose lots of life every turn if you want. And then I looked at the casting cost of most of the stuff in my deck, and I'm like, I just want to play Reanimate.
Yeah. I have one of the wildest point spreads you've ever heard.
Are you on 10 ones or something?
I'm on 10 points.
Oh, okay.
Time Walk,
Okay.
Dig Through Time, Treasure Cruise, Ancient Tomb, Minsk and Boo, Timeless Heroes.
That's a Canadian Highlander
That's
point
a
spread right
wild
there.
point spread.
Nice.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Now,
ready to go?
Yes, and somebody won the die roll.
Somebody did.
So I will be going first.
Yep.
Good luck, Nelson.
Yeah, well played.
Wooded Foothills, go ahead.
Ben's really good at
I
magic.
just realized we do not have a life tracker.
Oh, we forgot to grab an iPad.
Stream's over.
Stream's over.
Stream's over.
We tried.
Stream's over.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Once Upon a Time. Are you
Stream's
gonna
over.
counter me?
No, I'm not going to counter
We
you.
resolve Once Upon a Time.
Paul picked the
looking-
smallest life
Looking at the
total.
top 5. I am revealing a creature or land card.
I'm going to trust that Nelson's not cheating.
It's Ragavan Nimble Pilfer.
I'm still going to be willing to believe that you are not cheating.
I'm playing a Sulphurous Springs. Oh, I might have included the wrong art for my Sulphurous Springs in my deck, Paul. Sorry. It's partly because, did anyone from Loading Ray Run who's watching this right now borrow the good copy of Sulphurous Springs that I own? Because I don't know where it is. Go ahead. But I have Ice Age Sulphurous Springs because of course I do. Or I did.
I'm going to draw.
I miss it.
I do or I did. I'm going to play my favorite baseball player, Pete Bogg. Comes to play with 2 depletion counters.
Okay.
And I am going to pass.
He's ramping.
Ramping.
He's ramping. Okay, so Wheeler has let me know he's got Minsk and Boo and Time Walk. Time Walk might be crucial to the combo. I'm going to attack for 2.
I'm going to take 2.
Okay.
Trigger on the stack, I'm going to fetch.
Very good, very good.
Go to 17. Got to find a hedge maze.
Okay.
Time Walk isn't really... When I say combo, honestly, not really.
Okay.
Like, it's more, I guess, 5-color Cascade, it feels like a combo deck because you are playing a series of weird cards to really justify a particular strategy or whatever. But, like, you know, it's more of a way of life. That... Oh. Well, hold on. I get to surveil first.
Oh, I forgot you're surveilling.
I'll keep that on top.
Okay.
And then you...
Sorry.
Jesus, this guy.
You were like, trigger on the stack, I'll fetch.
Yeah, and then I have a trigger.
Okay,
it's
well,
fine. I mean, I would have kept it this way anyways to
Okay.
brick your Ragavan,
Yeah,
but you
bricked
get a
my
treasure.
Ragavan. I got a treasure. All right, so cheat step aside.
Yeah.
I'm not certain this is right, but I'm gonna exile my Assassin's Trophy. So I'm turning off my permanent removal in order to get this grief onto the stack and target you.
So I have the first sliver.
Okay.
I have a Bloodbraid Challenger.
All right. Fun
I've
deck.
got a Bloodbraid Elf, and I have an Into the Time Vortex plus 2 lands.
Okay. We out here.
Right,
This one has
that's-
rebound. Okay, I'll take your Bloodbraid Elf.
Okay.
The
And
Doctor Who set was the
this
one
dies.
that added a bunch of Cascade stuff, didn't it?
Yeah.
And then I'll play a Taiga and cast Scavenging Ooze.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Going to play a basic mountain, and I'm going to pass.
Okay. Untap. I'll attack for 4.
I am going to do something.
Nice.
I'm going
respect
to
it.
channel this Colossal Sky Turtle to bounce your Ragavan.
gonna hit my Ragavan with the Legolas's quick reflexes.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
All right.
It's got hexproof and reach.
Okay, so I take 4.
Take 4.
You
Yeah.
have a 13.
And then I'll trigger Ragavan.
It's a scalding turn.
Okay, I won't play that. I will get a second treasure token. And play a Nurturing Peatland. Good old Nurturing Peat. I'll lose 1 life and then cast Thoughtseize, targeting you, and lose 2 more life.
So I have this Into this Time Vortex, a Bloodbraid Challenger, the first sliver, and a Marsh Flats.
I'll take Bloodbraid Challenger.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to play a Bayou as my special or as my game action. Special action. I'm playing a Bayou.
Yeah.
Everybody calm down.
Okay.
I'm going to tap 5 and escape by exiling these 3 cards to cast Bloodbraid Challenger.
Okay, I forgot how escape works. Am I supposed to try and stuff this with
It's
scavenging ooze, or
it's
is
a part
it-
of a cost. Yeah,
you're fine,
you would have
okay.
needed to do it.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and cascade.
Cascade trigger. So we're looking for. Oh, got it immediately. Okay.
Okay.
Inevitable Betrayal is one of the cards that I can hit. It's bribery.
Oh, nice. Okay, would you like a Death Shadow?
No, I'm going to see what else
Yeah.
you have.
For sure.
All right,
So
what do
you
we
can
get?
you can hit casting cost nothing cards with Cascade.
Yeah, it's allowed. So you're looking for a mana value less than 5, and when you reveal a spell with no mana value, it counts as 0 in this case.
CMC
Damn, you got
minus
some-
1.
You got some spice in here.
Hey, thanks. How'd you like that?
I'm going to grab a Fury.
Okay, right on time. Very good. Very good.
I am going to put 3 damage on Scavenging Ooze and 1 damage on Ragavan.
Yo.
And this is still on the stack.
Nice turn. Okay. I'll lose a life and sorry, not yeah, I'll sacrifice both of these and draw a card. Yeah, it's fine. These are dead.
Then I'll attack for 4.
You got it. I'm gonna take 4.
Go ahead.
Okay. Alright, I've got a swamp. Play a Deathrite Shaman and a Tarmogoyf. Riff.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap.
How big's the Tarmogoyf?
4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a land and fetch. Grabbing a Savannah. That's
That's a scrub land, but it's legal.
Players
You
have
want-
been making this mistake for 30 years.
Yep, it's true. 32 probably.
Oh, God.
Almost.
Don't say-
Summer
don't-
93.
Don't say
Summer
that.
93.
Don't, man. Don't. Come on. Savannah.
Perf. It barely even looks different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like are the differences even less pronounced on these foreign black borderlands?
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red, blue, green, white, double black. Peat Bog goes to the graveyard. I'm going to cast the first sliver.
Black floating.
Floating a black,
Sure.
which has Cascade.
Okay,
So we're
Cascade.
cascading lower than a 5. That's a 6. That's an 8. That's a 5. That's a 7. That's a 7.
Oh.
That's a nope. That's a 9.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
Okay. Great.
I'm going to get a Throes of Chaos,
Okay. Okay.
which is just 4 mana Cascade with Retrace.
It's
So I'm
true.
going to keep going.
Okay.
Looking for less than a 3. There's a Violent Outburst.
Okay. Your creatures are bigger. Well, not this one.
Not that one.
Yeah. It's actually pretty relevant.
And so we're looking for 2 or less. Crashing Footfalls.
Okay. Sick.
So I'm going to make some rhinos.
Yep. You get
2.
you get Rhino now.
I get 2 rhino.
Yes. Everything gets +1 power.
Yes, these get +1 punch. Well, everything in
Everything
play,
except
but
that, yeah.
these aren't going to have. They won't be able to attack.
Yeah.
And then Throes of Chaos does nothing.
Yep.
Is this Goy still a 4/5?
I think so.
Instant sorcery,
You didn't hit artifact or
creature
other
land?
permanents.
No.
Instant sorcery,
Yeah.
creature land.
All right, I'm going to go to combat.
Okay.
I'm going to attack with Fury and with the Bloodbraid Challenger. So 4/3 double striker and a 5/3.
Yeah. Okay. I will block Fury with Deathray Shaman.
Sure. And take 5.
Yes.
Go ahead.
All right. I drew a Wasteland.
All right.
Game 2.
Game 2. That's your Fury.
Thank you. Big bribery there.
Yeah, the initial list I copied because there's a player locally that has been jamming something like this, and it's being talked about a bit on the Discord. But one of the... I wanted to tweak some of the targets, because
Okay.
I think they were only on Rhinos and Time Walk.
I forget. I don't remember the player's name now, but I went on my home stream after the last time I went to a Monday, and one of the local players showed me this 5-color Cascade deck they were on, and I was pretty impressed. And so I tooled around with it a little bit on MTGO, but yeah, it did seem pretty wild. Like I kind of wondered if there was room for, sculpting it a bit.
I made some changes here.
Yeah. Exciting.
It's very weird, but like you just kind of out mid-range a lot of decks.
I mean, that's been the case for a while with Cascade. Like your original 5-color Cascade stacks combo list was doing that, right? It was sort of like it was a decent match against the Jund decks at the time or the black-green decks where you just kind of like, yeah, I sort of always have gas and like I'm playing a bunch of cards that look goofy, but then like turn after turn there keeps being pressure typically, right?
Yeah. Everything comes with something else, which is tough for some of the blue decks at the time to deal with. And okie dokie.
I'll take the plea.
Okay.
Brother. No.
I will keep.
Very good, very good.
There's also just a bunch of like, as long as it costs 5 or more. Like I have a couple of the 6-mana Cascade cards, but like, I'm okay if I Cascade into like my own Fury or Minsc and Boo or whatever.
Yeah, you try not to play any middle drops that aren't game breakers, right?
Yeah, my 4s are Minsc and Boo and Comet.
Right. So.
Oh, and the One Ring.
Okay.
So like, yeah.
Right.
Some wild stuff.
You're always hitting some kind of design mistake, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be a keep. Okay, I think I just drop. Oh, do I need this one? Yeah, I do. Okay. Are you really going away? Is that real? Sure. Yes. I can go on the bottom.
Okay. Good luck.
Good luck. I'll play a Mana Confluence and a Nethergoyf.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. 19.
Yes, thank you.
I'm going to play a Lush Portico.
So lush. So bright, so vivid.
I'm going to bin a Peat Bog.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll play an Arid Mesa and sacrifice it.
Yep.
Go to 18. Get some sort of mountain. Probably one that is also a swamp. Warp.
Can't believe I'm benching Pete Bog. Do you know how many beers Pete Bog had before last night's game?
I don't. Sorry.
4%.
Of
He
all
had
the
a
beers.
4% blood alcohol level.
Incredible. Okay, yeah, let's just attack for 1.
19.
I'm going to go to 17 and cast another Tarmogoyf. Go ahead.
Okay.
It was a different game, back in the day.
Back in Pete Bog's day.
Yeah.
Pete Bog. When Pete Bog used to play, whoop.
Those were
Nobody questioned it when you got up to bat with 4% alcohol.
I mean, it's just what you did.
this is blood hot dog percent.
I'm going to go
8%.
blood
Yeah.
on top.
5%.
That's
yeah.
a good one. I'm gonna fetch for a Badlands. And I am going to pay 2, and I'm going to discard this Harvester of Misery to kill your Netherglyph.
You got it.
And I will pass.
Okay.
Okay. Blood hot dog reset.
Okay, I'll cast. Am I doing that or that? Or that? Sure. I'm going to 16.
Yep.
I'll cast Emperor of Bones.
Oh, the Emp. Yep.
And then I'll go to combat and exile your Harvester of Mystery. Or Misery, sorry. And then attack for 2.
Yep. Yeah.
I have creatures still. And then I'll play a Boseiju for turn.
Okay.
It's a green source. And then I'll cast a Deathrite Shaman.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Boy. I'm going to play a Volcanic Island, and I'm going to pass.
Okay. Adapt.
I'm going to respond.
Okay.
I'm going to allow it to happen.
Okay. Get a +1/+1 counter.
2 of them, even.
2 +1/+1 counters. Trigger. Put this thing into play. Or, sorry. Yeah, it's actually the card.
Okay.
Good. It has a finality counter,
Yes.
so it's going to get exiled.
It kills your Deathrite Shaman. Would you
Yes.
like to not do that?
It's
Or
ev-
do
it's,
you...
it's all creatures, period?
All
Gross.
other creatures.
All right.
You can do whatever you want.
I thought this was just your stuff.
Man, I didn't read
This
any...
card's from after 2018. It should
Yeah.
only hurt my opponent's creatures, right? Okay. No, that's fine. I want to... This is the 5% award right here.
Magic is wild because it is a game where in order to know everything, you have to be unemployed. But in order to buy everything, you have to be incredibly employed.
It's true. Okay, I'm going to Chain Lightning you. Go to 15.
Okay.
You
I go to 13.
Okay, so Tarmogoyf's back up to having a power here. So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, plus 5 is 8. Roar.
I'm going to try to Violent Out.
Sure.
Or, yeah, I'm going to Violent Outburst.
Great.
Cascade Trigger.
Awesome.
I'm looking for 2 or less.
Okay.
Okay.
Counter your
so,
Violent Outburst.
So I hit Tybalt's Trickery.
Yeah. You want to cast it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I'm going to cast it targeting my Violent Outburst.
Okay, you need to roll.
So it gets countered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2 is 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2.
So
So
that's
3.
Yeah.
So now you mill 3 cards or something?
So this gets countered, and then I mill 3 cards.
Okay.
Milling a Forest, a Sweet Gum Recluse,
Oh, yes.
and a Shardless Agent.
Okay,
And then
now-
I exile cards until I hit a non-land, and I cast it for free.
Right.
I'm going to cast Invasion of Enlara.
Fun. Okay, what happens?
I don't know. I need to read this card.
Exile cards from the top of your library.
Until I exile 2 non-land with mana value 4 or less, I can cast one of those for free. And then one of them goes to my hand.
Okay, great.
So there's Time Walk.
So you have Time Walk and... Oh, with 4 or less.
Yeah.
2 with 4 or less. Okay.
The other one's Comet.
Okay, so you want to cast Comet or cast Time Walk? And the
I'm
other one
going
goes to your hand.
to cast Comet.
Okay.
So
Groovy, baby.
I have a Comet in play. You are defending this battle with
Right.
7...
Yeah, 7 battle points.
Defense
Whatever it
counters,
is. Yeah,
something.
7 life. Yeah.
and this Time Walk goes to my hand. What happened to these cards? Put the cards exiled on the bottom of my library in a random order. Okay.
Okay.
So
Take
now... Well, it might be more because there's an artifact
right.
in the yard now.
Okay, yeah. So,
So-
sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4 from Shardless
Instant
Agent.
sorcery,
oh
creature,
yeah,
land,
instant,
artifact.
instant. 5.
So 5.
So this is 3 power.
3, 8,
So 10.
10. I take 10 and go to 3.
But then you get to 2 turns in a row with Comet and all your other
Yes.
stuff. Go ahead.
And then that gets
This is exiled.
sacrificed with
This
a
is
finality
exiled.
counter?
It's
okay.
exiled, yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
Untap. Okay. Draw.
I do love that Comet has actually become like a staple card
Oh yeah, Comet is nuts.
Oh, you love that, Paul?
It's like the card from the Goofy set.
Great.
It's actually become
Yeah.
a real thing.
Oh, there's nothing goofy about this
Yeah,
dog.
Canadian Highlander players watching are just
I'm going to cast time.
besides themselves. You got it.
I am then going to play Meticulous Archive and Surveil.
Okay.
I'm going to bin a Hickory Woodlot.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Comet.
Okay. 2 squirrels.
So it goes up to 7, and I get 2 squirrels.
Do you want my life points or the battle?
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. Do you want to
What-
look at the
what
back?
does it- yeah, what does it do?
yeah. Let's find out. It's a sorcery.
Target player draws 2 cards, can put an artifact from my hand into play, create a token that's a copy of a permanent I control. Wait, that sucks.
It's a lot of words.
I think I'm attacking you.
I'm at 13.
Yeah, I'm going to attack you.
Okay.
Then I'm going to take
Another
this next turn.
You got it.
Draw.
Oh, hey, if a battle goes into the graveyard, that it's another thing.
Yeah,
for
I
the
thought about
draw.
shoehorning a battle into this deck because I'm playing so many Tarmogoyfs and Delirium cards, but I don't know. I ended up cutting Kolaghan's Command for a Planeswalker.
I'm going to roll for Comet.
Yeah.
Another 2.
More squirrels.
More squirrels. And this goes up to 9.
Great.
Now I got to think about what I have. I think I am going to play a land, and I am going to pass the turn.
Untap.
Yeah.
Draw.
Yep.
Can I see your graveyard? Thank you. Neat. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Commercial district.
Yep.
Thinking. Yeah, I'm probably supposed to do this. Sure. I'll put this Sylvan Library in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Combat. I'll exile the Sweet Gum Recluse.
Sure.
And then swing for 4 at you.
I'm going to try to flash in a Solitude.
Solitude. Yeah, that works.
I'm going to exile your Tarmogoyf.
Okay. I'm going to gain enchantment, sorcery.
6.
Yeah. You have artifact,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then I would like to block the Emperor with everything.
Sure. I'll put Solitude. Or sorry, I'll go to damage.
Yep.
Yeah, 2/1/1.
Yeah. So I gain 3. 2 squirrels and 2 are dead.
Got it. Then I'll sync up.
I'm going to roll with Comet.
3.
3. There's so many words on it and they got written over. I get to return a card that costs 2 or less from my graveyard, and I -1.
Okay.
So it goes to 8. I'm going to return Time Walk.
Smart.
I'm going to cast Time Walk.
Resolves.
I'm going to play a Plains, and I'm going to cast Minskaboo Timeless Heroes.
Oh boy.
I'm going to make myself a hamster.
Smart.
And then I'm going to put 3 counters on my hamster. And I will attack you for 6.
Okay. 13.
Then I'll go to my next turn.
Sounds good.
I'm going to roll for Comet. 5. So I'm going to deal 8 damage to you.
Okay.
And then I'm going to remove 2 counters. Okay. Then I'm going to attack.
I will die.
Okay.
Okay. You want more?
Yeah.
Yeah, are we done for time?
Yeah, we got
We're
time.
good. We're good. We're
Okay.
good. Okay.
Okay.
I like furthest chunks comment. Chat here with feel the rain on your
Yours.
skin.
No one else can feel it
Yeah.
for you. Yeah.
Yeah, no one else. All right. Well, you know, it's weird. It's a kind of consistency, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always kind of like, as the opponent at least, it's sort of tough to put together whether, you know, your opponent's deck is like some sort of like some kind of savant. You know what I mean? Like, wait, was I just defeated by another masterpiece? Or like, maybe just this matchup is kind of bad.
I think it is real.
Yeah. No, I would tend to agree.
I'm probably getting dummied by combo, especially combo that has like hand attack.
Yeah, I've had hand attack, but I haven't been able to capitalize on it enough. So yeah, possibly if I'm playing some sort of like, Thoracle plus Thoughtseize situation, it's a little better. I also wonder if is it tempo? I feel like the tempo decks are probably even in a worse spot against this pile.
Oh yeah, because I'm casting like a 5-mana 5/5.
Yeah,
that's
yeah
annoying.
I'm trying to be like a pretty low curve deck, like lots of value out of a small casting cost. Yeah, I'll keep.
I got a mulligan.
Okay.
Sometimes you get a hand. This deck also is on 45 lands.
Oh wow. Yeah.
And sometimes you get hands
Just
that
7.
are like,
Yeah. Right.
like five lands, 5-mana spell, and then like a 3-mana channel card.
Right. Not ideal.
But also, like, I don't know if I'm on if I'm against a hand attack deck, maybe I'm also just more incentivized to keep a higher number of cards in hand.
Right.
But then you Thoughtseize my crab, and then your Goyfs are huge.
So big.
I don't have a card signed by Natasha Bedingfield. Now, she is going to be playing at a festival on the West Coast later this year. And if I get the VIP tickets, I bet I could get her to sign my German foil Minskin Boo.
Nice.
Now, these tickets cost a couple $1,000, but they'll be worth it, right?
I wonder if you could just like be in her fan club online and then ask her agent if you can mail the Minskin Boo in.
It's the darndest thing. She hasn't done a cameo in years. Yes.
You're in?
I'm in.
We did it.
We did it, Reddit. Yeah, I'll keep that.
Okay, I'm starting off with the Nurturing Peat land.
Yep.
And a Chrome Mox.
Oh, no.
Trigger. Revitalizing Riposte. Go.
Is Nurturing Peatland what happened to Peat Bog?
If you nurture your peat land enough, you get a peat bog.
Nobody knows what happened to Peat Bog. I'm going to play the Peat Bog. Peat Bog. Peat Bog. Go ahead.
I have Bowmasters.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start beating down with you take 1. The orcs are a 1/1. Interesting.
I love Raise the Alarm.
I will play Boseiju as a land. Yeah, I love Raise the Alarm too. Deck for 2.
17.
Go ahead.
You're going to play an Arid Mesa.
Sweet.
I'm going to crack it for red, white. Oh, I know. That's terrible.
You can take it back.
The mana base for a 5-color deck is...
It's something.
yeah,
Your deck is really 5 colors too. Some decks
Yeah.
say they're 5 colors, but it's like, you're a Jeskai.
No, I'm a 5-color deck.
But this deck is just looking to have 5 different pips on turn 4.
I think I'm just passing.
I'm going to sacrifice this peat land.
Okay.
Untap. Taiga. Attack for 2.
15.
Dread Horde Arcanist.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I'm going to fetch 14. I will get a commercial district.
I'm going to let you surveil this time instead of stealing your card with my monkey. 45 lands, you say?
Yeah.
I wonder what percentage of your deck that makes it.
At least
gotta be-
4,
gotta be-
5.
Gotta be at least 5%,
At least
right?
5.
Yeah.
5 a couple of times.
A couple of 5s. Yeah, maybe it's like a 12% deck, 12% land, something like that. Let us know in the comments in YouTube, if you're watching this one on YouTube, what percentage a 45 land deck would get. I could use the help.
Maelstrom Wander off the top.
Huh.
Surveil. I will keep that on top.
Okay.
Draw. Play a Scalding Tarn. I'm going to fetch down to 13. I'm going to find a blue-white And I am going to cast a Shardless Agent floating a black mana.
Okay.
And I have a Cascade Trigger. Yoink. Staring at
Why did they make Shardless Agent an artifact? Is it because like Esper and Bant are kind of come together or something? I don't know. Must be. Like this card was just in Plane Chase.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, maybe because it's Shardless because it's
Yeah.
in green blue, but it is very clearly like an Esper card.
Yeah. It's like an Esper card invading the other shards.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
All right. You're good. Cascade away.
Warp Tusker, Murktide Regent,
Mort. Dog.
Greater Tanuki.
There's some bangers in this deck.
Oh, yeah. Violent Outburst. Walk with the Ancestors, throws a Chaos, deny reality. Creative Outburst.
You've hit a lot of things that you can put 2
I
mana
forget what
into.
this card's called.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, there you go.
I will cast the Bribery.
Yeah, all right. Here you go.
Get that Warp Tusker back in here.
Right.
Here's when I find out Furies in hand.
Right.
Oh, Spawn of Mayhem?
Just trying to ride high on my 5 toughness worth of creatures.
I'm going to get a Fury.
If only I still had this Revitalize More Past in my hand.
No. I'm going to put 3 on the Dread Horde, 1 on the Bowmasters.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then I'm going to pass.
Interesting. Man. Okay. Eventually, I'm going to draw a Death Shadow if we play enough games, right?
I believe it.
Right? Mana Confluence. And then... I don't know, can I do that and that? Is that terrible?
Quickly, somebody work out the odds of him drawing Death Shadow.
Right, quickly. I'll cast Reanimate, targeting my Dread Horde Arcanist.
Okay.
I lose 2 life. Thank you. And then I'll cast... I'll lose another life. Carnage Interpreter.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm going to discard my hand, which is just this Gurmag Angler. And then investigate 4 times.
So many clues.
Lots of clues. 1, 2. Well, pretend I have 4 of them. And then go ahead. There we go.
Garsh. I can do that. You're hellbent, but you got these clues. Yeah. I'm gonna go to calm. No.
Please. Attack into my detective.
I'm begging you.
My family needs wine.
This Pete Bog is giving me so much grief. You would attack with that.
Wheeler, can you just your you like antenna? Not your
Oh.
the actual body pack. Like it seems to have a kind of a wonky connection.
Hey,
Is
fun
this-
fact. I watched the SNL 50 broadcast, and they had some mic troubles too. So, you know, if you're watching and you hear a little bit of
Does that
That looks
make it
better. That
a
looks
little bit
better,
of
yeah.
crimple crample, you know, it could be a pro broadcast from NBS you're watching or
crample.
whatever.
Inskamboo?
Are you Minskambooing me here? You can't Minskamboo. You need more mana.
I'm thinking about what else do you have?
I've got-
Reanimate.
Yeah, Pete Land. 4 cards in the grave. I can only hit Reanimate off of Dreadhorde.
Yeah. Need to hit that. No, I think I just pass. Let's go.
Okay, let's have. Draw. I'll play a Badlands. I'll sacrifice a clue.
Yep.
That's a good one. This is still a 5/5.
Yep.
I'm going to attack for 5.
I'm going to block the Carnage Interpreter. No, it has menace. I'm going to double block the Carnage Interpreter.
Right.
I would like to first strike damage.
First strike damage is good.
First strike damage, I'm going to pay 2 and channel my Colossal Sky Turtle to bounce your Dreadhorde
Oh my
Arcanist.
god, what a play and a half. My greedy clue drawing. Okay. Bro. What a cool line.
Bro.
Okay, it works.
Okay.
Dreadhorde Arcanist.
Yep.
Go.
Forest. I lose Pete Bog. Bituminous Blast, targeting Dreadhorde Arcanist.
Yeah, Cascade.
Cascade. Into Stormcaller's Boon. Cascade. Into Ardent Plea.
I've played this game of
Yeah.
Limited before. Yeah, that's good.
Cascade.
Yeah.
Big Daddy. Two or less. This is one of my targets, and it looks.
Yeah, it's
when I
quite
first had it, I was like, "There's no way this card's good enough."
But when you cast it from exile, it's pretty
pretty
good.
damn good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
actually
it's
good enough. Yeah.
Pretty damn good.
It's weird that one's just like, you just deal some damage to their stuff.
It's just like Wrath the board, hit him
Yeah.
for 5.
Yeah.
Looking for a 2 or less here, folks.
I saw a Time Walk in this deck earlier.
Yeah.
So
There it is.
There you go. You've got that or Footfalls. You could hit. Yeah. Time Walk results.
Yes.
Ardent Plea results.
Yes.
Stormcaller's Boon results.
Yes.
Bituminous Blast results.
Yes.
It's your turn, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is still
good
my
times,
turn.
Good times.
Oh boy. I'm going to go to combat. Attack with both.
Yeah, I'll block Fury.
Okay. Take 2.
Yeah.
Go to 14.
14.
Next turn.
Okay.
Going to combat.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack with Fury, Exalted
8?
Trigger, for 8.
Yeah, no blocks.
Yeah, take
Yeah,
8.
8.
Go ahead.
Okay. Attack. Draw. Draw. Okay. Another Goyf.
How big is it?
So it's just my graveyard.
Yeah.
I have creature, sorcery, land. 3/4.
3/4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
I'm going to Tybalt's Trickery.
Counter it.
Counter it.
Okay.
So I counter it.
You mill
and then
3?
You will mill.
Oh, okay. It's
1,
control-
2, or 3 at random.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that's fine. This is gonna resolve.
So you mill 1.
Milling 1. It's Berserk.
And then
If
that
people
gets
aren't familiar,
countered.
just in case.
You then exile until you hit a non-land spell, and you get to cast that for free.
Does that be a permanent?
No, just a spell. With a different name than Nethergoyf.
Sure. Okay. I hit Fatal Push.
Okay.
I guess I can't ever get Fury. It's 4 or less, right? So I will destroy Shardless Agent. Or I'll target Shardless Agent.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll sacrifice a clue.
Okay. You go to 15. Shardless Agent is dead.
All right.
And then the Nethergoyf is countered.
I didn't draw a place. I'm dead here again. Oh, man, stealing my Fury is really good. Maybe I should just cut Fury for this match only. How are we doing? Do we have time for one more? It's 5:50. What do you think?
Yeah,
Surge
yeah, we
Ben,
got
can
time
you
for
wait?
one more.
Can
We
you
got
wait
time
for
for
5 more minutes here? What do you think? Okay. All right.
When people say time for one more, it usually goes on forever. There's no way this matchup is going to go
No,
long.
yeah, this just isn't really a match that can go long. I don't know, what matches can you have that can go long? I suppose it's like some other similar, like, The feel of 5-color Cascade in Highlander, to me, it feels a little bit like a Commander game where like there's always just another Haymaker.
Yeah.
So if it's any other deck that's just like capable of throwing up a Haymaker every single turn, but your version, like you're landing on Time Walk, so like if you have a Haymaker and then you hit your 2,
Yeah.
they don't get a chance to respond.
No.
It still feels a little bit like the Time Vault combo deck, because if it hits correctly, and you have like there's one Time Walk in your deck. So what would the percentage be? Probably it's like a 30 or 40%.
I gotta say 4%.
4% probably. Yeah.
4%.
So if it hits that 4% chance to Time Walk, then what can they do? Similarly to Time Vault.
Would you like to cut?
There you go. All right, I'll go first.
Okay, good luck.
Okay,
Here's your Batman.
Maybe I can get on the board here. Oh yeah, these spells that kill creatures, they're so good against you. I mean, sure, I'll keep whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I've got a Raucous Theater.
Okay.
Been a Mountain. Go ahead.
I've got an Undercity Sewers.
Nice.
Been a Surprise and Scary.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, I've got a Nurturing Peatland. Go ahead.
Wooded Foothills. Go ahead.
I'm gonna sacrifice Pete.
Holy Jesus.
I know, right? I've got a Mishra's Bauble.
Okay.
I'm gonna sacrifice it.
Yeah.
I'll target you. Do you want it to resolve now, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. All right. I've got a Wooded Foothills.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna fetch.
Okay.
It was a Comet Stellar Pup.
Yeah. But now it's in your deck, and you can cascade into it.
Oh.
Value.
I'm gonna get a Lush Portico. That can't be right. Is that right?
Probably. Then you have 4 different colors of mana.
Commercial district.
Okay.
Commercial district.
You still have 4 different colors of mana.
I thought about actually adding some of the domain cards, like the
Yeah, like Territorial Cavu for that. Well, no, I mean that one's a 2, so you probably
I
don't miss that. What Leyline Binding?
But like, even think about it. Like, what if I just all my Cascade cards came with a 2-mana 5/5? Sure. Like, that's kind of not bad.
Okay.
Like,
The North 100 podcast as well. You'll say stuff like, this card really isn't Time Walk, and then your coworker who's been at it for just as long as you or whatever would be like, now hold on there.
I mean,
Read this Territorial Cavu one more time.
2-mana 5/5.
Go ahead.
That
Yeah.
does something on attack.
It's pretty close to a
not
Time
bad.
Walk,
I'll
right?
keep that up top.
Yeah. Yeah, if I had a Vexing Bauble Wi-Fi, I would probably be running this table. That's fair.
Play a Tundra.
That card is pretty good in this match.
Are you kidding me? I have the 5-mana Destroy an Artifact or Enchantment Cascade. Shardless Sage.
From Commander Legends? Oh, no. Okay.
Immediately hit the Tybalt's.
Oh, sorry, I need to draw a card.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
chill? I'm drawing
Yeah,
a card. Yeah, thank you.
Tybalt's Trickery on my Shardless Agent.
Yeah, it's still in the stack, right? Yeah, I can't stop it.
So I mill 3 cards.
Mill 3.
Savannah, Misty Rainforest, Captured Sunlight.
Okay. So now it gets countered.
Countered, and then I exile until I hit I hit Dig Through Time.
Dig Through Time works.
I'll resolve Dig Through Time.
I'm gonna fetch.
Sure.
Also find a Commercial District. Oh man, there's so many fun cards in my deck that I haven't seen all night.
I do like when you use Tybalt's Trickery. It feels like something Tybalt would do
I'm gonna get these 2.
on himself, just like, I'm going to cast this spell, but wait, I'm actually casting this other spell.
Yeah. It does have Tybalt vibes, doesn't it?
It's like, okay,
Tybalt's,
Tybalt.
Tybalt's Trickery is certainly Tybalt coded.
Oh, I have to discard now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna discard this Treasure Cruise.
Do you want to cut? Lol.
No, you're fine.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Sorcery
can
Speed,
stay.
3 mana, Dig Through Time exists. It's in Aether Drift, so I am playing an Aether Drift card.
3 mana. Yeah, you
stock
stock up with extra steps.
Yeah.
You got to look at more cards.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go Seek the Beast.
Seek. Bearer of the Curse.
Okay, I've got a Bone Crusher and an Urza's Bauble. I want to cast the Urza's Bauble immediately.
Okay.
These 2 are exiled for different reasons.
I'm so happy for them.
Right. Then I'll play a Verdant Catacombs.
Okay.
Let's take it.
Ooh. I'm going to cast Geological Appraiser.
Okay.
4 mana, 3/2. When it ETBs, if I cast it, discover 3. I'm going to do that.
DM, I do that.
DM.
Oh, delayed blast fireball. I take 5?
Yeah, sure. You take 5. Go ahead.
Okay. That's cool. I'm going to go to 13.
Yep.
This game's fun. I'm having fun.
Yeah. Magic the Gathering.
Yeah. Could be worse. I could have gotten time
I think the last time I played this deck, it was on my stream, and I said, how can you, Magic the Gathering is just the best game of all time. And getting to do stuff like this and be like, yeah, dope. Gotta, feels
fun.
like it, really, really locks in that statement.
Okay, you make it. Then I'm going to surveil. Surveilling. Oh, baby, finally. So much. Okay. I will also Urza's Bobble you.
Which one do you want?
This one.
This one?
Sure. It doesn't matter.
It's a Colossal Sky Turtle.
All right, very good. Okay. Untap.
Yep.
Draw.
And draw again.
Sorry. Yeah. Then draw step. Good. Bloodstained Mire.
Yep.
Questing Druid.
Yes.
Sacrifice.
Yep.
12. This doesn't matter. Let's guess. I'll shuffle. Stomp.
Ooh.
Okay, now this is on an adventure. This
Okay.
gets bigger. Right? It's a red spell. Go.
Wait.
Whenever I cast
Didn't
a spell.
you quest for the beast on your main phase? Or did you do it at my end step?
No, I did it on my main phase.
So-
Not until your next.
No, it's until the end of your
Until your next end step.
step, which would have been that end step.
My bad.
Would you like to not do that?
I still want to cast Questing Druid.
Sure.
I won't cast Bunker Stride. It's going to be
Okay.
Exile Forever.
Okay.
Might be.
You're good.
I think it might be my first time casting Seek the Beast.
They mix it up every
They do. They
time.
mix it up. They mix it up. I still want to kill that thing.
Sure.
I'll hit it with the Forked Bolt.
Okay.
Still make this bigger.
Forked Bolt.
And then, yeah, sure. We're at 12. We can get the Death Shadow onto the battlefield.
Hey.
Go ahead. It's a 1/1. Wheeler's gonna have some way to make me gain life now.
No, I just got a really messed up spell. I don't know what it's called.
Oh yeah, this kills my
Volcanic
stuff.
Torrent.
Yeah.
5 mana Cascade deals X damage to each creature,
Yeah.
planeswalker, your opponent's controller, X's number of spells I've cast this turn.
Yeah.
So Cascade into Minskin
Oh wait, sorry, is this deal to creature and player or just creature?
Creature and planeswalker, your opponent's control.
it's just
So I've cast 2 spells. So Minskin comes into play, is going to make a Boo token, and then this wipes your board. And then I'm going to tick up, put 3 counters on the Boo and serve for 4. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I've got creature, land, sorcery, artifact. Okay, all right. I can.
Oh, is it a 3/3? Yeah, your Questing Druid's a 3/3. Because you played the Death Shadow and the Fork Bolt.
Oh,
So
okay.
it survives this.
Didn't you cast 3 spells though? No.
No, I cast this and then cast the Minskin Bow.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's
all right.
fine.
All right. Is that all right?
Yeah, I still think I'm attacking you.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Okay. All right. I will. Fatal Push Boo.
Sure.
And attack Minsk.
Yep, that's fine.
And then I'll play. Do I have one more of these surveillance? No. I'll play by you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm going to cast a Modi something Celebrant.
Cascade and put light.
Celebrant of Bounty. Cascade and spells I cast with mana value 6 or greater have Cascade.
You got it.
So Cascade. We're looking for a 4 or less. I got a time marker.
That's a good one. I'm gonna burn a Modi with Unholy Heat.
Okay, I'm gonna go to my next turn. I'm going to cast Demonic Dread, targeting your Questing Druid.
Sure.
Cascade.
Okay.
So I'm looking for, I guess, a 0 here.
Yeah, you didn't put that Territorial Kavu in, so now you just have to hit rhinos. Haha.
No.
Oh, or you could bribery.
Yeah. I'll bribery.
Okay. I don't have like a Shriek Maw, but can you kill me with Broadside Bombardiers this turn? Maybe, I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking about doing.
Yeah, you could still just get Fury. I have a 5/5, but like maybe you just kill me with
How
Fury.
big is
still.
this Pyroglyph? It's
pretty
instant,
big.
sorcery, creature, land,
I have Artifact.
artifact, planeswalker, so it's 6. It's not enough. I think,
I mean, Pyroglyph kills the Questing Druid, though, if you want to do that one.
though, I am, given what's in my hand, I am going to go for the Bomba.
Sure.
I'm going to go for La Bomba.
La Bomba.
And then I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to delve out of Murktide Regent.
Holy moly.
3, 4, 5.
Okay.
So this has +5. I'd like to go to combat.
Yeah.
Attack for 2.
Movement 6.
I'm going to boast and fling this for 9.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay. Actually,
Good games,
Nelson.
buddy. Yeah, well played. All right. Okay, a bit of a beating there. Thank you for getting enough games with me that I could cast a Death Shadow tonight. Yeah, I don't know. This deck was still kind of fun. I didn't ever hit a Mox draw, but yeah, this matchup, I'm not sure how much there is to say. Tough one for Nelly.
I am kind of just going over the top.
Yeah, no, I tried to build tonight's deck with kind of the same like attention to curve in mind as I played an episode of Northern Showdown, most recently chronologically for me, but I'm not sure if it has gone up yet. But anyways, it's like acknowledging that like many games of Canadian Highlander do sort of end if you get into the 4-mana territory.
Yeah.
But Wheeler did something completely opposite. That is also allowed to work out, and that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for the games.
Great. Thank you for the games. And thank you, everybody. We're not done, but I'm just thanking you in general because you're here. And you'll still be here even after we go on a quick commercial break, but we won't be here.
But we've already thanked you.
Yeah.
So we really appreciate you still being in here.
We did our job.
in like 4.5 minutes.
We're going to have a quick break, and then we'll come back, and it will be Ben Ulmer versus Surge for more Canadian Highlander here on Friday Night Paper Fight. So don't go away.
Oh, right, I'm bringing us in. And my mic's unmuted. Great. Okay, hi, everybody. Welcome. It's Friday Night Paper Fight time. Yay, it's Highlander. It's me, Ben, and your good pal, Serge.
Hey, it's me, Serge, and my good pal, Ben.
Oh, I said your good pal, so that implies that I'm not pals with them?
Them? Have you met them? There's so many
You're
of
the
them.
pal with them, apparently.
Oh, look, I'm sorry, all right? You're right. Wait a second. I don't know why I made this introduction.
Hi, everybody. Serge and I are, it's round 2. And I mean, round. We're basically just, we're in a jam for an hour, and we've got 2 new lists for us. This is a list that I was very, very excited to play after Aether Drift. They were talking about Aether Drift cards that are new. I'm rocking a couple. I was really excited by all these new discard
Yeah, so, like, what's the archetype? What you rocking?
So I'm playing Grixis Discard, or Grixis Madness. I saw Howler, the 4-mana big shark
The captain,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, that card looks really cool. And I mean, Grixis Madness has been like a thing for forever. I mean, like in a lot of ways, this is just like Delirium, featuring a lot more cool discard cards. I was really excited by the 1-drop, the 2-drop, and then the big 4-drop.
And the shark. So
Yeah.
the latest North 100, we actually talked exclusively about, like, a lot about those 3 cards in the emerging archetype. That is, you have your Inties, you have your Psychic Frogs. Like, there's already such a cool, cohesive package in there, getting more payoffs for it. Seems very exciting.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you bringing that deck, I'm like, you stole it. I wanted to brew this.
Well, I mean, I typically tend to sit in the Rakdos realm in Highlander. It is definitely, I mean, Red X is a lot of where I play. And yeah, I am now the proud owner of an Underground Sea. And was like, well, I need to play a deck that has Underground Sea in it. So this is kind of where I'm rocking. My points.
Oh yeah.
I got the Blackie and Ready Mox. I have a Strip. I have a Reanimate. I have a Psychic Frog, and I have a Treasure Cruise.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I'm on a new to me deck as well. I'm playing Naya +1/+1. And there's a couple of new cards in here. I think there's only 2 new cards. There's a 4-mana legendary 4/2 that I don't remember, Jalara or something weird like that. And I'm playing the dog. I'm playing the 1-mana
District Mascot.
District Mascot. I'm playing the very good dog because both of those synergize with +1/+1 counters.
Yeah.
My points are Red Mox, Green Mox. So that's 6. Then I have Urza Saga, Strip Mine, Minskin Boo, 4th Aerlingus for my full 10.
The Aeroligma I'm a little worried about.
Yeah, and I hope this deck is good. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely see. I will level with you. I'm a little cheeky with my land base on this one.
I am 35 lands,
Yeah.
2 Moxen, 8 Elves.
My original brew of this
Yeah.
ran 28 lands.
That's bold.
And I played a little bit with it at Chicago, and it did really well. But I could definitely feel the land, so I'm up to 31, which is still a little cheeky. But this deck is quite low. My curve kind of ends around 3 or 4, and I'm running so many Faithless Looting effects in here that I'm hoping that the amount of card selection and stuff that I get will help that
Sure.
out, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right, I won the die roll. You ready to fight, my friend?
You did. No. Oh yeah, you are. Yeah, actually, Twitch chat was saying no Market Back Walker, but you are running Market Back Walker.
Oh, that is a new one too.
Yes.
I mean, look, there's so many sets these days. It's kind of hard to keep track
Yeah,
of what's
Aether Drift
what,
was a
right?
little bit of a sleeper, but it has some good ones in there.
We are going to go beep beep into a Taiga into an Ignoble Hierarch.
Okay,
And
we got the
I'm
dork
going-
on one.
And I'm going to pass to you. As I said, lots of lands, lots of elves.
Yeah.
This Goblin Shaman is an honorary elf.
I am going to go. I'm also hurting myself. I'm going to play this Fire Is Lit, and I'm starting us off with a brand new card.
Oh, the Mako.
I got the Marauding Mako, so it's a 1/1, and whenever I discard one of our cards, I put that many 1/1 counters on it. Pass to you.
Untap.
He's
Draw
a
for
shark
the turn.
pirate.
So this is one of my favorite interactions in Magic the Gathering. This is an old one. So we're going to go Flooded Strand, fetch land.
Yep.
3 mana into a Renegade Rallier.
Very nice, and you get
Bring back the fetch land.
He's ramping.
Oh my god. So I've got a, I'm going to grab a Savannah.
You got it.
A Savannah here. And yeah.
Sorry, this should be tapped, and I should be at 19 because paying for your spells is how it goes.
Nothing makes me happier than Renegade Rallier getting the land back.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, go to you.
All right.
It's so funny in this format when you see like commons and uncommons that
Yeah.
show up. And like this 1 mana 1/1 common, you're like, uh-oh.
Okay, so that actually complicates this play a bit here. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. All right, I am going to. Oh, this is spooky, but I can do this in a smart way. Okay, I'm gonna play this Arid Mesa, and I'm going to crack it for a Badolando. I had. This is one of those moments where I had this I had my 1, 2, and maybe 3 all
Lined
sort
up,
of
and then
planned out,
something else showed
and then
up.
I drew a card that went, oh, actually, this is gonna throw your whole biz out of whack here. Hello, Volcanic. Goodbye, Volcanic.
Pardon me.
Sea and Badlands. There we go. Yeah. No, thank you. Yeah, I mean, this is one of those things where it's like we know what the person meant to do. I don't think there was any apprehension that Serge had about me having like a spell pierce or something like that, keeping not actually tapping the thing down. So.
If somebody watches one of our streams and is like Ben is cheating, they are watching. They do not understand the vibe of this channel.
All right, I have this Badolando. I would like to play a Moxjet.
Oh, that's what changed everything.
Well, kind of, yeah. And then
Fire Nation attacked.
this is so awkward, but I'm gonna do it this way. And then I'm gonna play this Chrome Mox. Well, you got to ramp, so I figured, hey, why not
Sure.
me? And I'm gonna. This feels really bad, but I'm gonna put this Treasure Cruise underneath it.
Okay.
Okay.
We're at 4 mana now.
I am at 4 mana. I am going to tap for 3. God, Chrome Mox is so awkward. I'm going to tap for 3. I'm going to play Veronica, Dissident Scribe.
Oh, yeah.
So Tree Menace. When she attacks, I get to discard a card. If I do, I draw a card. And whenever I discard one... Hey? Combo. And whenever I discard one or more non-land cards for the first time each turn, I create a junk token.
Yep.
I'm going to cast Careful Study.
Oh, you're going to have a 3/3.
Yeah, I'm going to draw 2,
Stupid of you.
discard 2. I'm going to discard 2 lands here. This gets bigger, and I make... I didn't grab a junk token, which I probably should have when I saw that this was in my opener.
Sure.
But I have this 3/3 now, and I would like to go to combat.
Just trying to think of, are there cards? I have a 3/2.
You do.
Okay. I block.
Okay, you got it. I have this 3/3 Menace.
That's fair.
You know?
Yeah. I'm just thinking that's going to get bigger later. All right,
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm going to end steppy, grab a Surveil Duel.
You got it.
Yeah, I'm wondering about the 1/1 there. It's like a turn later, it becomes impossible to trade with, but...
Yeah, I mean, so in my head,
Yeah.
I can always go bigger, but you're playing white. You know?
Right, if I just swords it or something like that, right?
Like,
yeah.
I mean, I gain a metric ton of
Sure.
life or whatever, but I'm still just like, eh.
That's valid. All right, I got this Lush Particle. I'm going to Surveil trigger. Oh, I'm going to leave that on top.
You got it.
All right,
Horrifying.
untap.
Where is J in the alphabet?
Draw for the turn.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I.
All right, you ready? You ready for actually a cool little interaction here?
Yes.
So, 2
So
mana,
ready.
Bristly Bill.
Oh, that's pretty good.
2 mana, Walking Ballista on 1.
Yeah. Land for the turn.
It's a fetch land.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty brutal.
yeah.
Yeah, that does suck.
And then I think I'm supposed to shoot Veronica before she gets out of control. So I'm going to crack this fetch land, get a 3rd counter, find a Surveil land, and then blap for 3.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab the red-white Surveil land, the Elegant Parallure.
Oh, shoot. She's only non-lands. Oh. Awkward. Okay.
Sorry, what's that?
Veronica only gives you junk on non-lands.
Oh, interesting.
There you go.
Not as much junk in the trunk as you expected.
Yeah, that made that turn a lot worse, but that's okay.
I'm going to leave that friendo on top.
You have managed to surveil to the top twice.
I did the bad value.
Yeah.
Just
no. Power play.
I say if you surveil and you don't discard, why bother?
Yeah.
Pass.
Well, that might... Oh, yeah. That is unfortunate. I will play this Arena of Glory.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I do control a mountain. I cast Thoughtseize.
Oh, Green Sun Zenith.
Yeah, goodbye.
I got a plateau in hand.
I'm going to cycle this Fiery Islet. Voldaren Epicure.
Is it 1 damage to any target? Or
It's
just...
1 damage to each opponent. So you take 1 and I make a blood and
Yep.
pass to you.
All right, untap. Draw for the turn. I'm going to play a Knight of Autumn, and I'm going to give it 2+1/+1 counters. I'm going to play my land for the turn. Can you grab me a green D6, please?
You got it. Seems like you should have a bunch of those considering your deck. Yeah. There you go.
I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on Bristly Bill with the landfall counter token, and then I'm going to attack you with a Exalted. This is a 4/4.
You got it. I will go to 11.
Pass. There's like maybe a conversation about blowing up one of your Moxen, but like 5 mana, 4 mana in your deck I don't think is a huge difference.
Yeah. Crack this blood.
I could have blown up the blood token. That'd have been
You
really
could have,
rude.
yeah.
That'd
Discard
have
this
been
Dragon
so
Skull
rude.
Summit. Okay. I will go 2 for a Zoyowa Lava Tongue. 2/2 Death Touch. At the beginning of my end step, if I descended this turn, each opponent may discard a card or sack a permanent, and it deals 3 damage to each opponent who didn't do that.
Interesting.
Yeah. I will go to my end step, and I did descend, so
I'm not going to discard a card, so because I didn't, I take 3 damage.
Well, you can sack a permanent, too.
I'll take 3.
You got it. Pass to you.
That's a cool card.
I think this card's actually sick. Yeah.
I have a land for the turn, Commercial District.
It's all hot when you've got Bristly Bill.
You know, I'm going to put Evora into the graveyard.
Okay.
I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter onto the Ignoble Hierarch.
Yeah.
I'm going to swing with the team. And I've got Bristly Bill activation mana.
Yep. I will block Bristly Bill with the Death Toucher and
This is actually the first game I've ever cast Bristly Bill.
I'll go like that for these two.
Okay, so I'm going to activate Bristly Bill's ability, which doubles the number of +1/+1 counters on each creature you control.
Yeah.
Which is kind of unreal. So you'll take 2.
Yep.
Bill will die, and then your 2 creatures will die.
You got it.
And then I will pass. And then look at the modern mana base: OG duels and Surveil.
And you spread them.
Yeah.
Not really what I want here. Kind of drawing the wrong portion of my deck. So you've got 6, 8. Just gonna cast this Death Rate.
Yeah.
And pass to you.
I attack.
Yeah, you got it. I
Go to 1. Yeah.
Yep.
Caracas.
Okay.
Pass.
Krakus is pretty good against my deck. There's a lot of legendary friendos. All right. Oh, all right. Let's go to game 2. Despite that super juicy Mox, what I ripped was 2 lands and a Thoughtseize. And then I think most draws after that were like land or like kind of okay 1-drop. So didn't quite get into what I needed. Sad that I had to imprint the Treasure Cruise there. But I thought getting out like, a turn 2 Veronica and stuff. Like I probably didn't have to attack into there, but I'm just like, well, if I'm able to just keep hitting you with this menace creature and stuff, like I'm also okay, I guess, to like kill your ignoble hierarch and whatnot. I don't know. It's a tough one.
Yeah, the alternate line, I was a little bit hesitant. I'm happy to trade there because I'm worried about your 1/1 getting out of control, which is funny because we're both playing growth threats.
Yeah.
On the flip side, on my side, if I don't do that crack land and I go Bristly Bill, I can attack with an Exalted Renegade Rallier with like fetch land. It would be attacking for 7.
Yeah.
The turn after if I don't block. But I'm also thinking if your Mako gets out of control.
I think it's Mako.
Okay, if your Mako gets out of control, I don't know how to deal with it. So I ultimately traded your 1-drop for my 3-drop. But I think, obviously hindsight being what it is, it worked out. But I don't know
It worked out really well, yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't get the I had a good engine going, and then I didn't really find anything that was capitalizing on all the things in my bin or the fact that I had an empty hand. I will take the play. Oh, that's interesting. I will do the same.
Good luck to you.
You as well, pal. Badlands. I'm going to take 2 and get probing.
Oh.
Here.
So
Show me your secrets.
I got a neat hand. I got 4 lands, one of which is Gaia's Cradle. Elf, Luminarch Aspirant, Nissa, Voice of Zendikar.
That is interesting.
Yeah, I haven't sleeved up a Nissa, Voice of Zendikar since like 2016.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll take the elf.
That's
a Git probe. Yeah.
Clever. Fine, you can have the elf.
Me thought seizing last game. You're like, yeah, that's what this does. It's a free thought seize. Go for it. I took 2. I looked at your hand. Why can't I also get rid of the card?
Yeah, you know what? I will do what you wanted to do to me.
Okay.
And I will get rid of your elf.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It seemed like such a good idea when you said it.
Okay.
All right, there's a Taiga off of the Arid Mesa with a Chain Lightning onto the Deathrite.
You got it.
Passe.
Alrighty.
Did you draw off the Git Probe, by the way?
Oh, no. I did not.
Have an extra card.
Great. That made this hand better. Okay, not gonna lie. I was really, really hoping I get to keep that Deathrite. Okay, well then. I don't even think that's very good. Wooded Foothills. I am going to crack this for a Volk. And I'm just going to kind of just want to keep the pressure on you. I'm going to reanimate my Death Wish.
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm grabbing this Volk and I'm passing to you.
You feel like you're trying to accelerate. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Elvish Mystic. And then I'm going to play a Strip Mine.
Okay.
And cut your blue source.
Okay.
Which, it's kind of weird because you get to accelerate with it anyways,
Yep.
but...
No, I see what you're doing there.
Yeah. Look, we're back to the turn 1 I thought I was going to have.
Yeah.
You're good.
Hey, cut me.
Okay, I pass to you.
All right.
Your elf is bigger than my elf.
Yeah, my elf did not skip leg day.
Butt day.
Butt day. So awkward. Blackcleave Cliffs. I will
Strip
eat
or
your.
the fetch land?
I'm going to eat your strip.
Yep.
Knowing the things that you do, I'm going to play this Anya's Ravager. 3/3
Yes.
has to attack each combat. When it attacks, I discard my hand and draw 3.
Yep.
Also has madness. Huzzah!
Whoa.
Go for it.
Let's go Horizon Canopy.
Yep.
I'm at 18, and I'm going to cast a Zendikar Voice. Wait.
A voice of Nissa.
Zendikar Voice of Nissa.
Yeah.
I'm going to uptick her, and could you grab me a plant token, please?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. It lives there. Mm-hmm. It is ready to stand in front of the bus.
Mm-hmm. Wah, wah, wah.
Pass.
All right. Steam vents.
Yeah.
Ow. I would like to go to combat.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack with Anya's Ravager at Nissa. I will discard this hand, which has an Anger.
Oh.
An Undercity Sears.
Now
and a
we're
Spell
cooking.
Snare.
Now
so
we're cooking.
You definitely. So what I wasn't actually trying to ramp. I was keeping. I mean, I just wanted to have the option there, but I was mostly trying to do also just keep one blue open because I
it's
thought
like
you were
it
going
hit
to
the
go for
Luminarch
it.
Aspirant,
Yeah. And I draw 3.
Yeah. I block.
Yeah, you got it. I will
counter magic.
Well, seeing as what you've got going on there is that I think. No, I'm going to be smart about this. I'm going to go to, I'm going to play Evora, Insatiable Air. 1/1 trample when she enters, and whenever she deals combat damage to a player, I get a blood token. Whenever I discard a card, put a 1/1 counter on it. Pretty good with the Ravager. And then I will pass to you, pal.
Untap, draw for the turn.
Yeah, very awkward to throw anger in during the combat phase, but pretty good late game.
I'm going to pay 3 mana.
Yep,
And I'm going to cast a Ramanap Excavator.
you got it.
Would you like to respond?
I guess you've got a land in there.
Yeah,
hey?
because I do get priority afterwards if you want to eat it. Otherwise, yeah.
I'll eat it.
Okay, because once it resolves, priority goes away, and then you don't get to.
Yeah, I mean, you've got this Gaia's Cradle too, but
Yeah. Land for the.
I'll say I'm making it blue.
All right. Land for the turn. I'm going to play this Lush Portico and Surveil. I'm going to leave that on top. I'm going to make
Plantola.
another Plantola.
Yep.
You have 2 cards in hand?
I have 2 cards in hand. Very rare. There it goes.
I am going to pass.
Okay, on your end step, I'm going to assume that because there was nothing that was going to be able to attack, this was all like main phase 1, and I
Oh,
didn't
sure,
notice
yeah.
I'm going to use it for this blood token. I'm going to get rid of the Spell Pierce to draw a card, trigger on Evora. Mind if I steal one of the... Actually, here, I've got my own.
Oh, okay, thank you.
There we go.
You have a 2/2 and a 3/3.
This one's got Trample.
Trompomboli.
Sir Plumpy.
Sir Ploppy.
This is a grip, dude.
That means not attack it with Anya's Ravager. Write down Treasure Cruise.
That's pretty good. Okay. Now we get to do a sort of new card. Oh, that's when she... Oh, right, but I have anger. I've got the angry baby.
You got them zooms, my friend.
Yeah. Oh, man, there are so many lines. Oh. I think this is the better one. All right. I have 3 3-drops in my hand.
Okay.
All
You
of
get
them,
to pick
all
one
of them
of them,
do
yeah.
really cool things.
Sure.
So I'm picking this one. I'm gonna pick Kiora the Rising Tide.
Oh, that's why you're counting if you have Threshold.
Yes. So she enters. I get to draw 2, discard 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to discard Dak Faden and this Carnage Interpreter. These were the other 2.
Good lord.
It was Dak Faden, Carnage Interpreter, and Kiora.
Yeah.
And I decided to go with the thing that's going to make me an 8/8.
Yeah.
Trigger.
Yeah.
She goes up to a 4/4. I'm going to eat. You don't have any lands left in there, so I will eat my Wooded Foothills, which will fortunately still keep me at threshold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Making a black to play Nethergoyf. So Goyf is currently sorcery, creature, planeswalker, instant, land. So 5.
Big board.
Go to combat.
All right. I need to respond before that. I have a Solitude as the one card you didn't know.
Okay.
Exiling the Luminarch Aspirant, which I
Yeah.
feel bad about.
Yeah,
And
that's
I'm going to
okay.
take out Kiora.
Sure, that's
'cause
fine.
I think that's really bad for Surge.
So it's
but now my
pow-
hand is terrible.
It's power?
Yeah, you'll gain 2.
2, 3.
3.
She's
yeah.
a 3/2.
Yeah, and that's exiled.
Oh yes, thank you. Very, very relevant.
So your board is still terrifying.
It is, yeah. So I'm going to go to combat. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking, I think I'm going to make you make a choice here. So,
Sure.
Evora is going to solo styles. No. Evora is going to solo go towards Nissa.
Okay.
She's a 4/4 trampler,
Yeah.
and then these two are going to go to your face.
Okay.
Trigger from Anya's Ravager. I discard this Flame Slash. She is now bigger, and I draw 3 cards.
I'm going to chump block the 1/1 with a plant. No other.
Sorry, the one.
I'm going to chump block the Nethergoyf.
Oh,
with a
sorry.
plant.
Yes,
And then Nissa is going to take 4, go down to 1 loyalty.
5.
Oh, it's got 4 +1 +1
Yeah.
counters.
She was 4, and then it just became 5.
Yeah. I think I'm dead this game because I left a land on top so that I could cast Solitude and Luminarch Aspirant next turn, and I was hoping
no.
to be able to grow back.
Yeah.
Off of the value.
Anya's
of that.
Ravager is so good.
Yeah. I think I just die. You want to play it out? Or you want to go to the next game? Because I think
Up to you.
I think I'm super dead here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is what I left on top, and so I don't think I come back from this, especially if Nissa's dead.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
that was pretty explosive. I thought I could be kind of cute.
Yeah. Angry Baby is
Angry
pretty good.
baby.
I will say, as a cheeky include, Wonder is in this deck too.
Yeah.
I want all the kind of cool ones like that.
Yeah, the Nethergoyf as well, just the huge pressure. So I was hoping
It was Flame Slash and Nethergoyf, and having 1 mana open for my those were the 2 draws off of Cure,
Sure.
and I was like, oh, okay, I get to keep going.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the best way to sequence to get the explosive Gaia's Cradle. And so if I can have the 2 creatures uptick Nissa Cradle, then my mana explodes. And the turn after that, if I don't Solitude your Kiora, I'm just dead.
Yeah.
But not having Kiora and not having any gas, and then knowing that I left a land on top the turn after is really tricky.
Yeah, awkwardly. So, despite I would get the 8/8 there, but it wouldn't be attacking, which is kind of annoying. I don't think it comes in attacking.
What do you mean?
So the 8/8 happens when Kiora attacks.
Sure.
But it wouldn't be attacking that combat.
That's what you mean.
I don't,
Right,
I don't
okay.
think if someone's able to bring up Kiora,
You just slam it on the card reader again.
it was between. I was like, I get to draw some stuff and I get an 8/8, or I play the Carnage Tyrant, or not Carnage Tyrant.
Carnage Interpreter.
Carnage
Dude, I'd say Carnage Tyrant all the time too for
and
that
it's
card.
like
right?
I get this 5/5 haste menace.
Oh yeah, you just get the 8/8. It's not tapped and
Yeah.
attacking, but whatever, you still have an 8/8. which is
Exactly
kinda
right.
cool.
Or I play the Carnage Inspector, which becomes a 5/5 with menace because I have no cards in hand. And
Well, no, but
oh
then you
no,
draw
but it's a
3.
non-bow with the Ravager.
Yeah. Ravagers makes you redraw your hand.
Yeah. All right. Well,
clearly bad
I made the
card.
right choice. Yeah. And I mean, Dak was like, I was like, I almost kind of like you better in the graveyard.
Yeah, just +1 for your Nethergoyf. All right, I get the play.
You get the play.
One game apiece.
Good luck, pal.
I mean, at least one other person agreed with you, I guess.
Yeah.
Who's that? Ooh. 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 Sorry, I'm really excited about this hand. I keep.
And I'm on the draw.
Wheeler from the other room. Don't keep it. It's a
Are
one-
you sure?
It's a 1 land, isn't it?
It's a 1 land.
With like 3 cantrips.
If you have to think this long, it's not worth keeping.
Wheeler from the other room. If you have to think this long,
So,
it's
all
not
right,
worth
let me show you
keeping.
it. It's an Arid Mesa.
Yeah.
Careful Study, Spell Pierce, Nethergoyf, Fatal Push, and then 2/2 drops.
You can't even get the blue-black duel off this land.
No, but I guess that's true.
Yeah, if you at least had the blue-black duel, maybe.
Smartest man alive. All right. Well, I guess I would have gotten the Wooded Foothills, but You're right. You're right. You're right.
You can hear
I
what
would have
we're
kept.
saying? All right.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Any triumphs? No. I'm not running triumphs in
I
this.
think maybe you keep that if you can get the blue-black.
Yeah.
But
If
otherwise,
that was an underground siege,
Yeah.
or able to grab an underground siege,
because
yeah.
turn 1 Nethergoyf, turn 2 Careful Study to like put a couple things in the bin, attack for 3, maybe get the second land drop, like maybe.
Yeah.
But you have to realize you're never casting that Spell Pierce.
Yeah. No, I mean Spell Pierce again is just
Yeah. Also, my deck has like
discard.
40 creatures or something like that too.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, like the upside of things like Spell Pierce in this deck is it makes things like the Faithless Looting effects and I'm running Burning Inquiry in this list feel better. Oh, all right. Well, I went to a no-lander. We go into 5.
I gotta get another 6. We're gonna play Magic. Not another 7 though. I want.
Listen, we're gracious, but not that gracious.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. No, I think it's really tough with this one, right? Like, one-landers certainly don't feel as bad considering I'm running like, something like 21 drops or whatever.
Sure.
But
I have a really hard time with, and I don't know if it depends more and more from deck to deck, but like keeping a bad hand that has card draw. Mm-hmm. And then you're like, oh, I got card draw. I can make a good hand. You're like, well, no, your hand is still bad.
Yeah.
You're spending all the turns that you could be developing your board trying to fix it. Mm-hmm. But again, I think it depends on the deck.
Yeah, this is keepable. And we're gonna throw back this one. Yeah. All right.
I got that turn 1 elf again.
He keeps having it. That's not an elf.
Honorary elf. I'm
You're
going to
a liar.
get the Taiga and say go.
Okay. This is not the way I like playing this one, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go Badlands into Stalactite Stalker.
Oh, yeah.
It's a fun one to have. A turn 1 fetch, but alas, so it's a 1/1. At the beginning of my end step, if I descended, gets a 1/1 counter, and then you can crack it to give something -X/-X.
All right, untap.
You got it.
I'm going to cast, new to me, the Dusk Legion Duelist. Mm-hmm. It's a 2-mana 2/2 with Vigilante. Whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put onto it, draw a card, but only triggers once each turn. Mm-hmm. I'll pass.
Ow! Steam vents.
This card's pretty cool.
It's neat. I like it a lot. Combat.
Yeah.
Swing for 1. It's got menace.
Yeah, but it's at your end step that you do this.
Yep.
So you can't make it big.
I'll eat your dork.
Will you?
Look at this card says lightning bolt on it. It's so cool. Goblin lightning bolt.
Yeah, I'll block it.
You got it. Eat that boy. Second main. I'm going to. Gonna play this FOMO.
Yeah.
Enters, discard a card, then draw a card. I will discard this Detective Phoenix.
Oh, it's a good one.
And I will pass to you.
All right, untap. Draw for the turn. I'm going to cast a Luminarch Aspirant.
Very nice. Yep.
I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on the Dusk Legion Duelist. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to attack you for 3.
You got it.
I'm going to miss my land drop.
All right.
And feel bad about my elf being in the graveyard. and pass to you. And that's escape 6. You need 6 other mana value.
Evidence
or whatever?
6.
Evidence 6.
Yeah.
Correct evidence.
But
Right,
yes,
right,
you
right.
basically what you were saying. God damn. Well,
35 lands, by the way.
don't worry, buddy. We're all in this together. Yeah, I mean, you've got me kind of smoked on board here, which is a little annoying.
Looks at 3/3.
Yeah. Blood Tithe Harvester.
It's a good one.
Make a blood. Pass to you.
Untap.
Also, miss my land drop.
Chain Lightning on the Blood Tide Harvester.
You got it.
I'm going to go to attacks. I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter and draw a card
Yep.
and boop you.
Is it weird that we've only seen Chain Lightnings cast this game? This
Is that the
entire
only
none
removal
bolts?
spell?
Yeah.
Well, no, all night it's only been there's been no lightning bolts. Only
Oh,
chain
interesting.
lightnings. I think I'm assuming everybody's running both, but
Yeah. Yeah. I've even got Galvanic Discharge, but just the sorcery version.
I will block with this fear missing out.
Okay. Go. The 2 mana continues.
Well, I mean, okay, I can do this. Oh, no, I can't. No, wait, yes, I can. Mako.
All right, I'm going to respond with Mako on the stack.
Oh,
I have an Endurance,
yeah.
and I'm going to exile
Okay.
this dog
Yeah.
to bottom your graveyard.
So it's shuffle the bottom and put it on the bottom?
Target player puts all the cards from their graveyard onto the bottom of their library in a random order.
All right.
Dog.
You did it, not me.
I know.
All right. Mako hits?
Yes.
Great. Careful study.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, I'm glad I did it, I guess. Anger.
Oh.
Vora. I have a 3/3.
Yeah, you do. With haste. The angry baby.
Yeah, I mean, I'm. You got a 4/4.
Yeah, I mean, the
I will
endurance
pass
is-
the turn.
The endurance is kind of weird now that you have the anger, but you had escape cost. And
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
want
yeah.
that having flying and stuff.
I did not have enough evidence there.
I thought you had exactly 6.
had 5.
You had 5. Oh. Well, well, well.
I was wondering. But,
I hit the land.
all right.
I'm going to crack this for a Savannah.
Yep.
And I have 1 hardened evidence,
Want to take it again?
1 hardened scale evidence. 1 hardened
Sure,
scales.
yeah.
And
Cards can really be whatever Serge pictures them to be.
they're beautiful. I also have a Conclave Mentor.
Okay. Yeah.
I'd like to go to combat.
Yeah.
1 counter is going to turn into 3 counters.
Yeah.
I still only get 1 draw trigger.
Yeah. Oh, damn. And you're only going to hit me for
7, yeah.
Such a shame. Yep.
I pass.
That is really unfortunate, dude.
Do you know what the interaction is between enters with and hardened scales? Does it work the way I want it to?
Sorry?
Enters with and hardened scales? Because like this is like a commander
It just
card.
adds an extra 1.
Does it? So
Yeah.
like the dog would enter
With 4.
With 4?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it. Well, crack this blood. I will discard. Oh, I guess I could do that. Yeah. I think this lets me live. I'm going to discard Carnage Interpreter. Draw a card. Play this Mox. Thank you. Mox. And then I will reanimate my Carnage Interpreter. Lose 3.
Yeah.
Go to 5. Discard my hand, which is a Broadside Bombardier and an Emperor of Bones. I get 4 clue tokens, and this gets 2 bigger. I have a 6/6 and a 5/5 with Menace.
Sick.
I will pass the turn. I block.
I think I've got it because of weird math. So I've got this Walking Ballista for 1.
Yeah.
So it would enter with 3.
Yeah, and then you just.
And then when I go to combat, it gets another 3.
Do you have that in hand?
I did, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. That's why I was like, how does this interaction work, right?
Yeah. Well, unfortunate. I thought I kind of came back from that.
That was a big stabilize on that one.
Yeah, man, there they are. I think I would have. I had a real grip of cool creatures,
Yeah.
but the land base kind of ended up getting me there.
So my 7
Yeah.
was this. It was 2 lands, Luminarch Aspirant, Dusk Legion Duelist, and the Conclave Mentor, but then just the 2 lands. And then the game went weird from there.
Yeah. I was probably too aggressive. I mean, it ended up kind of being correct because you were also strapped on mana with me. You just drew into it first, but I'm like, maybe it was a little bit too aggro to use that goblin as a dork removal. Because I would have descended, it would have became a 2/2.
Yeah, that happened both times with the Mako in game 1 as well. And I don't know, because we were both pretty happy to trade. And I think if both players are happy to trade, one person is wrong.
Yeah.
And I don't know who that is. Because if I kept that elf, I could have been way more explosive.
That's the thing, right? It's like you have all these, you had so much synergy, kind of going on there, right? But it's like, I think it's fine because if at the end of that I would have had, a 2/2.
Sure.
And I would have still been just playing like maybe 2 drops and stuff like that. And it could have like maybe held off some things, but realistically it's like, I don't know. It's one of those things where now you've got okay mana because you're never making that trade with the dork later on, and I'm stuck at 2. So you're not stuck there with me.
Yeah,
So.
if I had a land and I kept the elf, I could have double spelled
Exactly.
the turn after and been like, oh, I'm a genius.
I think it was correct with my information and stuff like that. And I don't know. I don't know. I would have played that one, but
Thank you for the games.
That's magic. Thank you very much for the games. Well, we're gonna take a break now, and Nelson had to bounce, so there's Wheeler in the wings. I don't know who is going to be in the next round, so stay tuned for Mystery Fight.
It could be anything.
It could be anything.
Even a boat.
Maybe it's just Serge and I again.
Hello, and welcome to round 3 of our Canadian Highlander Throwdown event, now with Surprise Me on Table Friend. Ben and I were deciding who wanted to fight Wheeler, and I decided I spent most of 2015 losing to Cascade, so I'd hand that honor off to Ben.
Yay! I mean, me and Nelson are playing kind of similar-ish decks in a way, and he lost terribly, so...
Yeah, those of you who don't know, Wheeler was a menace back in the early points days, playing 5K'd Cascade Super Friend stacks with Time Vault.
I got so many duels.
Yeah, it sucked.
Playing that deck, that deck was a monster.
He'd be like, I got him, and he'd be like, Wandering Maelstrom Wanderer into 8-mana Planeswalker Wildfire, go.
Yeah, Maelstrom Wanderer into Wildfire Karn.
Yeah, you're like, cool, brher. Like,
sick.
Sure, I'm glad I paid money to play in a tournament tonight. All right, you've seen the decks. You know the boys. Who won this? Who won the die roll?
Me.
Oh, a Ben winning the die roll. How peculiar.
Interesting.
Well,
was
then
our birthright, you see.
without further ado, Hajime.
Good luck, friend.
You too.
I'm gonna play this Marsh Flats. I'm gonna go grab the underground sewers.
Surveil.
The black blue surveil, and then that'll be me. Oh,
Oh, we cut right to it.
I'm a magician. Sure, I do. I was saying, I'd really like to. I don't do a lot Monday nights.
Sure.
These days, so, and I've been playing. I love playing Highlander, and I'd like to do more. So I gotta start coming to these nights.
When was the last time one of those saw play in Canadian Highlander? It's a 5-color deck.
Yeah.
Discarding, or I'm surveilling away this Veronica.
All right.
Go.
From Arcadian Masks.
There's a whole cycle.
Yeah.
Black Cleave. The Scrounging Skyray.
Oh, yeah.
I love that card.
God, I wish that was me.
With flavor text, Oi! You ain't gonna believe what these kelp heads threw away.
Kelp heads.
Who you calling Kelpin?
Hurtful.
Who you call kelp?
Who you calling Kelpin?
Leadle.
Hickory Woodlawn? Go.
What is this 7?
What do you mean? I'm developing my mana base.
He's gonna untap with 5
odd.
mana next turn.
Yeah. Careful study.
He's in your head. He's in your
I
head.
know how you tempo players operate. Careful study.
We've got a Detectives Phoenix.
Oh, that's a good hit.
That's a really scary hit, actually.
So Wheeler didn't get a game on? Wait, Nelly didn't get a game on you, Wheeler?
No, I went 4-0.
All right, you got it.
4.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Blech.
Text Phoenix Swamp.
Yep.
2 Dealy Boops. Land for the turn. I'd like to go to combat.
Yep.
3.
Take 3.
Crack this for. It's gotta be a.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be a Volk.
Ew. Yeah, that's fine.
The Froge.
The frog.
Pass to you.
Become frog.
I have not seen that psychic frog art. That
I
is
don't want to.
freaky.
Pretty
deaky.
sick, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna fetch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a Badlands. I'm gonna cast a spell.
That was 2? No. It's 3 damage because he's a 1/2, and then I give it 2.
Chat, don't try doing math. It's not a good look.
You should have seen these people trying to figure out the percentage of death shadows in Nelson's deck.
Card deck.
They were struggling. An odd land.
All right, we're casting 5 mana on turn 3 here. Must be nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty good card. It's Deny Reality. Bounce target permanent to its owner's hand cascade. I'm gonna, return the frog. I'm gonna return the frog. But I have, I'm gonna
Trigger,
target frog.
yeah.
I have a triggered ability. Okay.
It's just, I cast the psychic frog. No, you didn't.
Cascade.
I reject your reality.
And to a Minskin Boo.
I guess. Wait. Oh, that is the good one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Feel the rain on your skin. I'm gonna make a
Yep.
Deny Reality good.
Yep.
We're just gonna call it Gaslight.
I'm gonna gatekeep Girl Boss onto my Boo
You got it.
and hit you for 4.
Ow.
Go ahead. In the rain on your skin.
Scooby Doo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you already introduced your points. You don't have to, reintroduce your points, right?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think I will.
Chat wouldn't believe me.
You want to talk about your token?
Yeah, this is artwork done by Angel, signed by Angel.
Oh, you got an autograph token.
That's right.
You got an in?
Yeah. She's watching right
I
now.
know.
She's
She's
sending,
like,
sending me text messages of like, why did you bring this back? So rude to Nelson.
Whoop. Actually, you knew this.
Yeah. Oh, the arena hand. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I'm like trying to figure out the best line here.
I get it. You're staring at the blank page before you open up the journey window.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
It's a meme in my community. It started on Loading Ready Run.
Psychic Frog.
Yep.
Whoa, you got a psychic frog?
I know. It's
Whoa.
wild. I'm gonna discard this Blood Tithe to Psychic Frog. Each of these friendos gets bigger. I'd like to go to combat.
Yep.
Hit your Minsk.
Ooh.
Second main. Duress.
Oh.
I have a Leyline Binding, a
good.
Mirror Shell Crab, a Storm Colors Boon, a Murktide Region.
Brother, I don't even know what.
What do you mean? It's a 4-mana enchantment with Cascade, and I can sacrifice it to give all my creatures flying.
Duh.
It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Okay, so Leyline Bindings currently costs you the 4 mana.
Somehow this deck went 4-0 already.
Dude, I mean,
tonight.
the Stormcaller's Boon is like, it could be nothing, you know? So,
Pretty sure he cascaded into Time Walk every single time.
I might do it again.
yeah, and then if I do that, then I turn on Murktide.
This deck's a hoot.
I do like Nelson was talking about how it's like you never know whether it's like, is he just like getting lucky in winning or what is happening here?
Savant or stupid.
Yeah.
Is he a genius or is he just the luckiest man alive?
Why not both?
Creatures gain flying. Okay, I will get rid of Murktide Region.
You can't.
Duress
It's a
is
duress.
non-creature.
Wow, that wasn't even looking at it. Then it's the I'll get rid of the Cascade spell.
Okay. The Boon is in the bin.
You got it. Boon.
Is that a go?
Yes. I guess I could have. There were other lines, but I wanted to see what I was working against.
Show me what you're working with. I'll attack.
Yep. Take 4. God, I hope we return to Alara sometime in the next 3 years.
Boy, do I have good news for you. They've said that we're doing that.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Boy, do I have NDAs to break.
live
Yeah, boy,
every Friday night.
Am I going to throw my career away
Do you
for
want us to
right
oopsie
now?
into some bullshit?
This is really stupid.
Thought you said Minsk is really stupid.
No, there's no way I should do both.
Get rid of your mana base so that you could play a Murktide Regent?
I could get rid of one of them and play a Murktide, but even then it's just a 4/4. Mm-hmm. But I could archive to make it bigger. Yeah, tap that. That's
No, they haven't. Was it Lorwyn?
Yeah, they have. They've said we're going back to Alara at some point in time.
Sure.
Publicly.
Okay.
I'm not saying next year. I'm not saying a specific time.
But-
They have said.
Here, if this is anything to work with, internally at Loading Ready Run, Ben's information has a 60% hit rate.
Yeah.
When he-
Next 3 years? I didn't read what they said. What are you, nuts? I'm going to bin a Treasure Cruise.
yeah.
Second pointed card.
And then I'm going to use this Surprise and Scary
The what?
and cast a Murktide Regent.
got
So
it.
3 mana was spent, so I'm going to exile 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it comes to play with 2/1/1 counters on it.
You've got a 5/5.
Go ahead.
There's a pretty good draw here that I could get.
I'll never read chat. I'm just going to get somebody to either tell me what chat says, or I'm going to make up my own person in chat, and then they'll become my enemy.
Island.
Yep.
Abhorrent Oculus.
I hate that magic card.
Wait. This is not the cool play that I thought it was.
We can take see backsy.
Surge charging up his Samus's B.
That's my spirit bombs.
Yeah, not quite the cool play. It's Abhorrent Oculus. The card's cracked.
That's a pretty cool play.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. That is 5. That's one of my lands. 6. There we go. Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, just take your
Abhorrent Oculus.
You've got an
That's a good one.
The Ocu way.
I mean, I guess I can go to combat. I'm gonna swing with this Skyray.
4/5, 1 card in hand, no
One card.
blocks.
You got it. Take 4.
Take 4.
Pass to you.
Upkeep.
Manifest Dread.
Do you have manifest token on, or do you need one?
I would love a manifest token. Sure. That one.
I'm going to play Caracas.
You got it.
I'll attack for 5.
Yee. Yeah, you got it. Take
And
5.
then down to 5.
The buh stays back. The very next day.
Feel the buh on your skin.
No one else can Scooby-Dooby. Only you can Scooby-Doo.
No one else can scoob the words on your scoob. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Zoinks, but that doesn't work. If I have
Raggy.
that.
I love that the psychic frog has done nothing except turn on this stupid fish.
Well, you could do that, so I kill that.
That's somebody's fanfic.
Turn on my stupid fish.
Ooh.
4 mana.
The 1 ring. Trigger.
Response.
Yep.
I'll bolt you.
Oh, Wheeler down to 9.
1 ring resolves. I'm going to tap it and draw a card. Go. I mean, every card you draw is at least +2.
It's, yeah, I mean, Carnage Tyrant.
Oh, that's a good one.
Interpreter.
Yep.
Let's not tap like a ham sandwich. There we go. Pass to you.
Untap.
Manifest Dread.
Yeah.
Reanimizzle in the pizzle.
Okay. I take 1 from my ring.
Yep.
Draw. Tap to draw 2.
Yeah, there we go, Paul. Actual factual lightning bolt.
It happened.
Yeah, a very pretty one, in
It
fact.
finally happened. For what it's worth, that's the version in my list too.
What are the chances this Carnage Interpreter caused the carnage that he is now interpreting?
I don't know, but it's funny. I know on this art that they're going for the he's like stroking his chin thinking, but I keep seeing it as like the TikTok like
He's the Rizzler.
yeah. Also, I know it's like they probably had so many different like fingers in the. You're passing?
Yep.
Fingers in the pie. worst official set symbol.
The clue
The
one?
clue?
One of them.
It's up there.
It's draw. That's a good one.
It's weird. It doesn't even look like a C. I mean, it looks like a C, but like you look at it and you're like, I think that's a C, but why does it look like that?
Yeah. Benjamin.
Yep.
You got to be real with me. I see 4 mana. 2 of it is white.
I don't have settle. I don't have a
Are
settle.
you worried about settle?
A little bit.
I don't know if I've ever been settled in Highlander. Canadian
Oh, it's
Highlander.
pretty good.
I mean, I bet you it's good. It's just never happened to me. You know the deck I would most likely would expect to get settled in?
Which?
Is they're playing Bant. I would only expect settle coming from a Bant deck.
Angel has ink shielded me and other people enough that I am now just like, yeah, of course people have Settle the Wreckage, people have ink shield. These cards are just like good in Highlander and should probably be played more.
Yeah.
You know what kills Seasoned Engineer?
Yeah.
I'm going to flip this Dreadhorde Arcanist.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I will go to combat.
And you have a bolt in your graveyard.
Bolt in my
You got
graveyard.
a Glock in your Rari. One card in
One
hand.
card in hand.
I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to Leyline Binding. And I'm going to bind onto the Dreadhorde Arcanist. Or I'm going to attempt to.
Yeah, you got it. Take it. I don't want this guy.
I don't want it.
I don't want this guy no more. Good to go?
Yep.
We're just gonna send it.
Oh, we send in.
Why not? You got 2 mana. I don't think there's a board wipe at that. There's Winds of Abandon, but
No, I got nothing. I haven't drawn.
You got it.
Needed a Cascade card.
revealing this Blazemire Verge.
Got him.
We got
him.
Who would have thought the Cascade deck could lose?
Realistically, it's more a commentary on our decks, I think, than anything.
Yeah, the like depletion lands are really good when you have one of them.
Yeah.
And then you just like go Cascade into Cascade, but when you have to cast non-Cascade cards off them, they feel not great.
The spell, yeah, it's like the land. That land has to get you 2 spells at least.
Yeah.
when it taps.
Do they not produce any mana? You have to tap and remove a
Yeah.
depletion counter?
Yeah.
Sick,
They
man.
had 4 mana in total across 2 turns.
Reminds me, what's the cave? 3 counters and then
Gemstone Cavern.
Gemstone
Or
Cavern.
Gemstone Mine.
Do they come in untapped?
No.
Okay, so 4 mana over 3 turns.
Yeah, they're really good turn 1 and turn 2 to set up a powerful 3 and 4.
Well, yeah, you're 5 mana on turn 3.
Not bad.
Yeah. You're like, oh, yeah, I just cast it to Stone Rain myself,
Dude, okay, Pyro's here. They turn 1 Cave of Chaos adventured me at
Yeah.
Chicago. And I almost came back.
Canadian Highlander, baby.
You were not the only person that happened to.
Yeah.
Min did that to somebody too.
Oh, yeah?
Was it Lotus or Ritual? What enabled that?
Ancient Tomb Spirit Guide Mox. And then
Yeah, it was Ancient Tomb Mox, I think.
ew,
For them. Whoa.
double Mox draw.
Yeah. Just
Don't worry about it. Just
that.
don't worry about
Now,
it.
you
no,
two
no.
do have
I'll
identical
definitely-
sleeves, which stresses me out.
When these sleeves can be purchased.
If you two want to have a cutie deck, store.loadingreadyrun.com. All right, Wither's keeping his 6. Ben is looking at his 7. Thinking about his life choices. Looking deep into his mind's eye.
No one else can feel it for you, Ben.
Let's rock.
Oh, we are
Chilly
rocking
Jeff.
and rolling. Qu'est-ce que c'est? You've seen a lot of Carnage Interpreter in these games. Just showing. Some cards in Singleton just manage to make their way up to the top all the time, right?
It's pretty good.
Carnage Interpreter.
Yeah.
Dark Slick Shores.
Yeah.
Pass.
Don't stifle me.
You got it.
Nice.
I had Stifle the whole weekend in Chicago. I didn't get a Stifle a single person.
Neither did I.
Feels bad.
I did get to stifle.
That's because the Lord works in funny ways.
Actually,
it just wasn't working for you.
I did have a sick. I held onto a stifle for an entire game, literally like a 20-turn game, where I was hoping to hit a fetch, but my opponent was playing lands. I finally got them after I forced a negation, exiled their life from the loam. They had sacked their glacial chasm, so they didn't die, and they cracked petrified field to get it back, and I stifled the petrified field.
Actually, you just reminded me. I did actually have one stifle the whole day.
Oh.
The red deck was swinging for lethal, and they had a Screaming Nemesis.
Ooh.
And I blocked the Screaming Nemesis, and they're like, kill you, and I stifled the trigger on the Screaming Nemesis, which felt extremely good.
Mangrove Sumpf. Time on.
Oh, the Explorer!
Yeah, we can just cast it. We can just cast it.
Oh, there's nothing that makes me happier than the turn 2 Explore Time Walk in Canadian Highlander.
I'm gonna find a Tundra.
Yeah.
And cast an Ardent Plea.
All right. Well, at least we can't.
Full disclosure, Ardent Plea was not in my hand. I was just like, well, this is Time Walk and lands. Yeah. I'll draw some.
I think this is sick. And so, right, there's like, we saw Tybalt's Trickery.
I have Tybalt's Trickery. I have Crashing Footfalls, which is the 2/4/4 rhinos.
Do
Right.
you
And
have
I
the
have Regrowth?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I have the Inevitable Betrayal. AKA, give me your Psychic Frog.
Rhinos make me sad, probably.
You think of all the cards in his deck, Psychic Frog's one you're going for?
Probably. Looking for a 0. I am going to shriek when I hit it, just to give it a
Oh!
Ah! Shit.
Tybalt's Trickery.
So I'm going to Tybalt's Trickery. I did see the top card in there,
Yeah.
which also means my bottom.
Wasn't it a cast? All right, so that's going to... Right, but that gets...
I forgot what I had on the bottom. It doesn't matter. I'm going to Tybalt's Trickery my Ardent Plea.
Yep.
This gets randomized. This is here. Do we have a dice? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sure.
Or 1, 2, 3.
I don't know what this card does. 3.
I thought you were a huge Tybalt's Trickery kind of guy. This is very like Ben to me.
So I counter.
This? No.
Tybalt's Trickery?
So I stopped looking at that card when everybody, like, when a card becomes popular and everyone's talking about it, I stopped looking at it.
So I milled 2 cards because I rolled 3. This gets countered, and then I'm going to exile cards from the top of my deck until I hit a non-land with a different name than Ardent Plea.
You got it.
I'll cast Altenac, Thrice Called,
Why is this in your deck?
because I
it's
can
huge.
activate it to ramp. And it's so
Yeah, man, you got it. I thought I had a really dope
This is a 9/9
play.
on turn 2?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, listen. We exist in a format with Reanimator, right? Like,
Sorry, yeah.
Wheeler just made a Rube Goldberg machine to do what the Dimir decks have been doing
Right,
for like a century.
I guess it was turn 2 Time Walk into his turn 3. Your turn 2 now.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Did Wheeler mill the cards?
did.
Yeah,
he did.
yeah.
All right, draw for the turn. So here was my cool play. Blazemeyer Verge.
Okay.
I kept a card that I thought would be really good against your deck. We got a Ledger Shredder.
It is pretty good against my deck.
Yeah. Then
Every time he cascades, it's 2 spells.
exactly. Then I'm going to take 2 and Git Probe.
Okay. I got a Swamp. I got a Cathari Remnant. 4 mana 0/1 Flying Cascade Regenerate for a black. And then a Modi.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know 0 of those
Sorry,
cards.
I guess Connive Trigger.
Yeah.
Drawing a card.
I don't think this information changes anything you're going to do.
And it's got trample too, right?
Yeah, 6/6
And then I was going to discard Anger.
Whoa!
I mean, that's a dope turn.
I was like, this is a pretty cool turn. I swing for 2.
Take 2.
Pass to you.
Untap. Drop. Swap. I guess technically I should do it because I can hit a other card. Cathari Remnant. Cascade Trigger.
Yep.
There's a 4-drop with Cascade. All right.
There we go. Cast Crashing Footfalls.
Good lord. So you get 2 rhinos?
2 rhinos.
And they're 4/4s?
Oh, I got them. Don't worry.
Oh.
Oh, right. And draw off of. Yeah. There we go. Thank you.
Get Probe is such a good card.
Yeah. It's not a real magic card.
Ben.
Yep.
That's not a mountain, which means that doesn't have haste.
Oh! All right.
Which means that's untapped and Ben's.
No, I know it's not.
Wheeler's 18.
This is what anger says. As long as anger's in your graveyard, creatures you control have haste.
I know.
That's what that card says to me.
That baby is not that angry,
Yeah.
but it's pretty angry.
You do have a Ledger Shredder trigger here.
Oh.
Trigger. Type plays all around. We've all been, well, Serge, you worked this morning, right?
Oh yeah.
Put this Darcy.
Yeah, we've all been here for ages.
Yep.
9 you.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I cannot wait to record Showdown with this.
Yeah.
Are you bringing this to Showdown?
I think this deck is real. Like,
Oh,
it's
man.
legitimately like a thing that you can metagame. Like, if you know the meta.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, there's no blue decks. I'm so in.
I think it's fine against blue. Like,
What do you think your worst matchup is?
combo?
Oh, all right. Oh, combo. They're just faster than you are?
They're faster. They
One
have hand
apiece.
attack.
One apiece.
Okay.
Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, Teferi 3 is pretty bad. I think this is one of those decks that
Oh,
has
D&T
bad...
hoses you too, right?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah, if you get Voice of Wonder or whatever it's called. Phyrexian Censor, you can only play one spell per turn, right?
Somebody plays an Ethersworn.
Rule of Law, that's what I was thinking. What did I say? Voice of One? Rule of Law is what I was thinking.
Yeah, but that's fine. We dodge those.
Yeah.
Or we just have it. I've got Fury. I got Solitude.
Sure.
I got Harvester of Misery. Odawara.
I need to get a Harvester of Misery in my life. There's a lot of really good cards lately that I just do not have.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that one especially was like a whole separate set within a set, and they're all mythic rares.
Yeah.
Is Gadok Teague Highlander playable?
Yeah.
Can be.
Yeah.
In the
Very-
right deck.
very- very
not as much
niche,
as
yeah.
it used to be.
Yeah.
I was saying in Chicago, I got rid of a bunch of cards, and it was very funny seeing them like put the cards out, and it was like the two that instantly made me go, "Man, we got old." Was Huntsmaster of the Fells was like instantly to the 50 cents. Collective Brutality 25 cents. I was like, John, what happened to you?
Yeah, all right. Wheeler likes the 7. I like
No,
this.
I don't know if I like it, but you know, it has potential.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
I'm on the draw. Yeah, sure, I'll keep.
All right, good luck, friends.
You too.
Bloodstained Mire is going to go find me a card. It's going to go find me a, let's just say it's a Badlands. And I will play this Marauding Miko.
Yo. That's a spicy turn 1.
Sewers.
Love this.
I'm gonna bin a One Ring. Go.
Bin 1 ring.
I don't need it.
Turns out it was surprisingly easy.
Yeah, you just throw it. I don't know what those hobbits were doing. Just get rid of it.
I mean, honestly, if you could surveil with a volcano, I don't know if any of the red lands are called a volcano, but like it's so funny to be like, well, what's the problem here? Volcano and the One Ring.
Like people always mention, oh, the Eagles could have flown them. No, it doesn't matter. They got their own thing to do. Just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll save those hobbits some time.
This ring empty.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Just make the Nazgul have to like go through all your couch cushions trying to find the ring. I thought it was over there somewhere. I don't know.
I was a king once.
Okay. We're going to go...
The Eagles? Actually, the band is called Eagles. There's no the. I expect our mods
Get
to
him.
be better.
Get him. Get him. Oh man, the mods have had it too easy for too long.
Misty grabbing a under... it's going to grab a Volk.
Under Volk.
And I will play this Ledger Shredder. and hitch for 1.
What do you want?
Pass to you.
19. I knew I was going to take 1. Nope. What is this one called? Sandstone Needle.
Supply and demand.
Supply demand.
Are you playing all of those, like 5 for 5?
My mana base is 10 fetches, 10 original duels, 5 of these, 10 survival lands, and then utility lands like Caracas, Otawara, Beseiju, Ancient Tomb,
You're
basics, 5 basics.
5 basics.
You're playing just one of each basic?
Yep.
Right, you said you're like 40 plus lands,
Perfect
right?
mana base. Yeah.
Draw. Ooh.
I don't know why when I heard that, the first thing that went into my head is like, wow, I hate you.
Yes, no, I get that.
I'm gonna
Oh, get him! Yeah! Yeah.
I'm going to play this Epicure. Ping you for 1, make a blood. I'm gonna sack that blood. Discarding a Urberg because I feel like that would have been seeing
That
those
just
lines.
helps.
I'm like, that's actually
him.
just really
That
helpful
just
for
helps
you.
him, yeah.
And I will play a land for the turn. I will go to combat and hit you for 3.
I'm going to evoke a Solitude. Pitching a Comet Stellar buff.
Yep.
I'm going to get rid of the Mako.
Yep. I gain 2.
Yep.
Take 1.
Yep.
Pass to you.
Go.
Oh, my man, you played Strip that turn. You can't play second.
Yes. I was like, yeah, I haven't played a land here. There we go. Great.
It's not a land, it's a spell.
I gotta level with you. I get real nervous playing Highlander on camera. I definitely like stop thinking about the rules.
It just feels like you can. You just get what
like I could do all these cool things.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, that's a go.
That's a go. Untap. Thanks, Twitch chat. You're keeping me honest. Draw.
Except for Sir Rixie. Never say it in all caps. Come on. Come on.
Come on. You haven't
Come on.
You haven't earned that right.
No. Not even the mods.
I'll allow 2 of the mods to go all
Okay,
caps.
that's fair.
But they
That's
have to
fair.
decide
Amongst themselves?
Yes.
Mesa.
Yeah.
2.
15. Looking at me like I have anything to do.
Pass the turn.
Go.
That was the greatest strip in the history of... Ooh!
45 lands? 44?
I'm cracking this for a Raucus.
Do you have it under Army? What do you have it under?
It'll be under Orc.
Under Orc?
Yeah.
Which mods would I allow to type in all caps?
Sarah.
I don't think she would do it.
No, that's why. That's why she gets it, because you know she would use it at the perfect opportunity.
Adam and I get bullied by Julia Mon all the time.
Yeah? Would you give her caps or no?
I would give them caps, yeah.
Yeah? Pardon me, give them caps? All right.
Absolutely.
All right, so Sarah and Juliamon.
For the sacred. The baby is always here for me. And this time I've got mountains.
You banned a mod?
I did, yeah.
That rules.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just like, all right, and I undid it like immediately, and they just didn't talk for like a half hour. So they went and made a sandwich.
Smart.
Draw for the turn.
When you banned me as a bit, I tried streaming Is This Your Card, and I could not do any. Like, I couldn't get into the account because it revokes.
I remember this.
And I was just like, I can't change it. I can't change it.
That's really funny.
Arena of Glory. I'll put this one on here because it's a weirdo one.
Ben's got haste.
Combat.
Yeah.
Across 4 bodies, 4
Okay.
damage.
Take 4.
Pass to you.
Shadowy Backstreet. I'm going to mill a Shardless Agent. Go ahead.
All right.
I can still win this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's one cascade into something incredible. I'm not drawing too hot.
If I get a land, if I get a tap land,
Death Ray.
yeah, that's fine. You cannot arena glory of death right shaman.
There is no possible way, you see. Detectives Phoenix.
Oh, just a hard cast.
Sure.
Ledger Shredder Trigger.
Yes. Marsh Flats in the bin. It's still about that.
7. If you attack with the death rate, 6 if you don't.
I can't attack with the... Oh, right, I have
got an
anger. Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing anything
I
else.
go to 3.
Pass turn.
All right, I got this time walk, but oh hell yeah!
All right.
Play a land,
Yeah.
time walk.
Yeah. Yeah?
No, I drew another 5-mana card.
Oh, GG. All right. Game
more?
3? Yeah. Or game 4?
Game 4.
Yeah.
We got time. We ball.
Yeah, mana denial can be real. I mean, I kept a 2-land hand. This deck usually just keeps a bunch of lands and whatever Cascade cards you have.
I drew that strip and went, this is probably pretty good.
That's pretty.
I mean, we talk about how sometimes cards will show up every game and sometimes cards will never show up. And apparently the 41 lands in Wheeler's deck
44.
decided to protest.
44 or 45. Like
Yeah.
it's
I'm also running Wasteland, which
Yeah.
would have been also very funny if that showed up.
I've been on Strip Waste a lot lately. I think Mana Denial is kind of extra strong right now in the 3-color, 4-color blood check pile meta currently.
Everyone wants to run all the cards.
Yeah.
Strip is good, waste is good. They're cheap.
Yeah, Blood Moon, extra good. I mean, the fact that I'm on a 3-color deck right now is just like, well, I don't know.
I'm not running Fable because it doesn't do... It does a lot of things, but Fable feels more of a mid-rangey kind of card, and this is kind of more like low, I want to go and attack all the time. I think it could absolutely go in, because there's a bunch of Delirium stuff in here too. It was like the 102nd card. Like it was in the list I actually brought to Chicago. And then I was like, I actually want to put a couple more lands into this deck. And that was one of the ones I got rid of.
Do we have the command that has our deck lists? Because I'm pretty sure we do that for most of these streams. So if chat wants to know, or if you're watching the YouTube VOD, you'll see the deck list down below, and you can just see everything there.
Okay. I will do the
But
same.
yeah, it's weird to include like really strong mid-range cards in synergy decks, right? Oh,
Play Sandstone Needle.
All right.
though.
Yeah, buddy. Okay. Ruby.
oh, no land, just Ruby go.
Just Ruby.
Marsh Flats. I'm going to crack it for a Underground Sea.
Turn on frog. You got the turn on frog. Wait, no, you can't. You're right. Yeah.
I've got this Underground Sea. I'm paying 1. I'll go grab it in a sec as I take 2 and get probe.
I got a Beseiju,
Yeah,
a Mountain,
Yeah.
an Altanac,
Okay.
a Trumpeting Carnosaur,
Okay.
a Fury, and a Magma Opus.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, the trumpeting one actually makes it really interesting. And using the Underground Sea that I grabbed, I'm playing this Nethergoyf.
Okay.
And yeah, that is me.
My hand has a mana value of 26. Oh, hey there, little fella.
Hey, little guy. You shouldn't be in there.
I'm gonna play a Beseiju, and I'm going to pass the turn.
I saw the trumpety boy, which could kill the Goyf right now. Oh no, it couldn't. Never mind. There's an creature in the bin. Oh right, but it doesn't count yours. Nethergoyf is only me. But then you're kind of using your big rock to get rid of this idiot.
Big rock.
Draw. Okay, I will. Ow. And go to combat.
Yep.
2.
Did you draw off your probe again?
Cool. Sorry.
No, you're good, dude.
Veronica!
Ooh.
I will pass the turn.
I'm gonna discard Magma Opus and make a treasure.
Yeah, dude. Magic the Gathering.
Make a Shats.
Debenting 2? I did. I'm at 15. I haven't gotten a hit yet.
Like modern opening, turn 1, fetch
Death
land,
Shadow.
duel.
You want to see real Death Shadow?
Yeah, sorry, Nelly.
I'm gonna cast Fury. I'm just gonna kill this one.
Oh yeah, I guess it's only 4, right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Man, I've yet to do things with Veronica, but she seems like
She's
a thing
really-
she seems like a thing you have to answer
Yeah.
for sure. Foothills.
Foot. Foot.
Oh, you cast it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, you had to sacrifice a land and a treasure token to make it happen, but you know.
Well, I have a 3/4. You got a 3/3 with double strike.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make it any more obvious?
That was pretty good.
Thank you.
That was good.
I'm going to crack this wooded foothills, grabbing a Raucous Theater. Raucous.
Bring the mother freaking raucous.
Turn it up.
Ghost face.
Bring the noise.
A Glock burst. Tough like an elephant tusk, your head rush. Mastered a trick just like Nixon, causing terror. Ignore me. I'm in my
you
own
go.
world. Wee.
Wheeler's just over here cooking.
Into the bin you go.
To buy land.
Darker to slick.
Combat.
Yep.
Hiya.
I block it to goif.
All right. We trade these.
Yeah.
Darcy.
Okay.
Claim.
Oh, yeah.
Targeting Nethergoyf.
Okay.
So do we have to surveil first?
Yes.
Okay.
So you surveil first, but you have to
For
put a
for
trade.
the spell I just played.
Yeah.
Right? What are we talking about?
What are you talking about?
Doesn't Dragon Rage Charlotte have a surveil trigger when you
When
cast
you
non-creature
cast a
spells?
Yeah,
non-creature.
that's what we're doing.
I was.
Yes,
I
sorry.
didn't even get there yet.
I understand. We are yes.
Yeah, I will put this Scalding Tarn in the bin.
Okay.
I have this Goyf, and I believe I've got Delirium. Sorcery, land, creature.
That's
Nope.
it.
That's it.
Underground Mortuary.
Yep.
I'm gonna bin this Savannah, and then I'll pass.
Aftermath. Using it for its intended
That's actually a
purpose.
really good reminder there. I like that.
That's pretty cool. Careful study.
Yep. Darcy Trigger. Yep.
Holy moly, it's my whole land base showing up for us all today. Wonder.
Hell yeah.
Mountain.
Oh, the wonder is so hot. Let's go.
Actually, no, that's fine. Whatever. Combat.
Yep.
This was like
For 4?
For 4.
Take 4.
Pass to you.
End of turn. Gonna discard Altenac to return my Sandstone Needle to play.
Yeah. Oh, it's any land, eh?
Yeah.
That's wild. Okay.
Pretty good.
Is there a filth in my deck? No.
Wait, now I think I might need to be playing Altenac and lands. That's so hot.
It's a cool card, dude.
It does lose to Orcish Bowmasters, but I'm gonna play Trumpeting Carnosaur. ETB trigger. Discover 5.
Yep.
That's 7. Of course. Stormcaller's Boon.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast this Cascade trigger.
Yep. It's like it gives your dudes flying too.
When I
eh?
sacrifice it, yeah. That's my wonder tech.
Yeah, yes, pretty good, dude.
I'll get a delayed blast fireball.
Yeah.
So 5 damage to you and each of your creatures. And if they would die, they're exiled instead.
what?
Yeah. Because it's cast from exile.
5 damage to him and all creatures?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they're exiled. Yeah. So Ben takes 5.
Yep.
Go ahead.
What is this deck?
I don't know. It's pretty cool though, right?
Dude, forget Bonfire, Delayed Blast Fireball?
Go.
Taking advantage of the
Oh man.
Seven?
Yeah.
Cascade Exiles before
Shadowy
it comes out.
Backstreet.
Yeah.
I'll keep that on top and pass.
Yeah, man. Yeah. GG. That was unfortunate. In like 7 draws, it was like 90% landing
that's
in
tough.
1 drops. So I mean, it's good that it was from exile because I was like kicking myself. The mental misstep I kept in hand, which
there
I don't
is
actually
no
know
exile.
if it's any good against you.
Sorry, I misread it. There is no exile clause. It's if it's exiled. It doesn't. I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
You're
No,
not
no.
dead. You're not.
Well,
yeah, sorry.
I guess I could have like escaped. The last card was like a Legislator in that, but it's like that's
You could escape the Goyf, but it doesn't block enough to survive.
Yeah, I had the Legislator too.
Yeah.
So it's like maybe there's a world, but it's like I'm on.
If
I'm
it
on
means
the-
anything, I'm time walking the next turn.
Yeah, and what it means is that we have just enough time to play another game.
Yeah, great.
Are we going for a number 5 here?
Sure, why
Is it
not?
2 each?
Turns out this is a best of 5.
Yeah. I also haven't read this card. I cast it in Cube. I know it just kills people. I won't read cards until they print fewer cards.
I think that's fair.
Print fewer cards with fewer words, and then I'll start reading again.
I don't know. I think there's an interesting thing in when you're watching Magic the Gathering content. If the only thing you're doing is screaming that things have been played wrong, you're like, enjoy the spectacle.
Well, why do you think a lot of people watch Magic the Gathering content?
I don't know.
They watch it to be right.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fair.
I'm not saying our audience. We
Yeah.
have the best audience in the biz.
Winky face.
But yeah.
They watch it to be right.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3. I mean, a lot of people also watch it because they're just sickos.
Yeah.
In the good way.
No, but I think what it has every time I do, and I take what chat says with a grain of salt, but it does compel me to slow down a little bit. There's a lot of like I know what this does, and I don't for a lot of it, and I need to slow down when I'm playing on camera.
But the
Magic.
weird thing is, nobody plays Magic perfectly. Even pros don't play perfectly. And there's an interesting dynamic where the audience doesn't ever seem to give creators that, like, you're like, oh, everyone at the table's having a good time.
There was a couple
right?
of speed oopsies at the Pro Tour.
At the Pro Tour,
this
right?
weekend.
Yeah.
And the first one is it has to happen, start your engine, but
Sure.
because it's a beneficial trigger, if you miss your speed going up, your opponent can just
say
no.
nope. Yeah.
And it's really interesting.
Wheeler gets that card.
Yeah.
That's time walk.
Yep. I mean, I'll keep it.
Are we both at 6 here?
Yes, sir.
Word. That's my only thing in this. It's like it's very easy to get on chat's case, but the lack of empathy that happens on the internet sometimes.
I'm big chilling with them all.
Heck yeah.
Not me, I'll antagonize them. They love it. They love it. They're here for it. It's acknowledging them.
Hi.
Plus, if they go to a Magic Con, then they realize that this is mostly a bit, but also how much of is it a bit?
All right, rock and roll.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Good luck, friends.
Good luck. Raucous
luck.
Theater to start off. Chromox in the bin. Go for it.
Slop. Hickory Woodlot.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Oh, I put all the dice away. 'cause
My
of the-
dice!
Look, in my defense. Doesn't finish sentence.
Loud and clear.
In my defense. Okay, I'm going to go.
I didn't call you a sicko because I liked you, Baka.
Blazemeyer Evora.
Oh, good start.
I love you so much, Evora.
For I love you.
Verdant Catacombs, go ahead.
Does your deck do anything until turn 3, Wheeler?
Sometimes I do. I could have cast Shardless Age in here and won the game.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
And you
won the
definitely
game.
solitude me. Some good ones.
Being on the draw against a deck that has Moxen and typically plays out stuff on 1 and 2 can be a little tough, though. Which is a majority of the format, but...
Arena of Glory.
Yeah, like that.
I'm going to exert it. Using the double red to play Inti.
Ooh! Okay.
That works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Okay, go to combat.
Yep.
We'll go like so. Inti trigger. I will discard this Ponder. Trigger on Evora. Trigger on the Inti. I'll make him Binti. Bigger.
Yeah, and you exile the top card. And the drawing is...
I'll throw that one on there.
Sure. It's this troll.
What is that?
And you know what? Probably just makes sense to cycle this now.
Yeah, you can't cycle. That's
You
all
have
I
to discard
cast.
it.
Oh, it's not play?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, goodbye, buddy.
Good. It's not that good.
So Wheeler takes 5.
4. Or 5.
5.
Yeah. Still 5. And you get a blood.
More blood.
More
Goif.
blood. Yep.
Go.
Crack.
The crick.
I go to 14. Get a raucous theater.
More to the point, you can't discard from exile. Yeah, I thought it was like play meant you can kind of do whatever, but yeah.
Oh, there's a weird interaction. That, yeah, it was... If you exile, like with Ragavan, somebody's adventure card, and you play the adventure, it actually goes into your exile, and you can cast the creature afterwards.
Yeah,
that was a weirdo one I'd never encountered before Chicago.
That was a fun one.
There's some weird ones from exile.
Oh, a chrome box. You're so close to delirium, babe.
Yeah. Oh, you know.
Oh.
Surveil.
Yeah.
I will bin this Odawara.
There's only one exile zone? Yes. Command zone sometimes is like an exile zone, though.
I'll play a Scrubland.
Scrubby dubbies.
I'm going to cast Never.
Yeah.
I'm going to destroy your Evora, I think. That thing's just going to get so big. I'm going to destroy Evora.
You got it.
And then I will pass the turn.
I've never seen having to pick between an Evora and an Inti before. And
It's a tough call.
Yeah, very interesting.
Well,
Choosing
I can
the
tell you from
uncommon over the
experience,
rare, yeah.
it sucks.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Mana burn for 1.
Combat. We've got 6.
Would you
Inti
like to
trigger.
Yeah.
We're going to throw this Volk in the bin.
Yeah.
So bigger than before.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm cool with that.
1, 2, 3, 4,
8.
6, 7, 8.
Go to 7.
Wheeler's down to 7.
Did I play a land for the turn? No. Marsh Flats, go.
Can't wait for you to hit Lorien revealed next time.
I'm not running it. It's just the 2 that I can reanimate.
Sure. I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But yeah,
5.
now the troll has an elephant to ride in the exile zone.
Wow, they're best friends.
I'm going to cast Walk with the Ancestors,
Yeah. Discover 4.
targeting this Odawara.
Yeah.
And I'm going to discover 4. Many Maelstrom Honor. No! I mean, it's another Cascade, but
I mean,
stupid
still.
Storm Color Spoon. Cascade.
Yep.
All right, they made the change to split cards where it's combined now.
Yep. Rhinos.
So you can't just cast one half. You get 2 4/4 rhinos on the stack?
2, 4, 4 Trampling Rhino.
Response.
Yep.
I'm gonna crack this Marsh Flats.
You're on the board, Wheeler.
About time.
Grab the blue-black surveil.
Sorry, wait. Before you...
Sorry. Okay.
I should have returned this Verdant Catacombs instead of this, but now I have information, so I won't. You're fine. Go ahead. Keep doing it.
It's fine. Like, what would have changed there?
I have a card in my hand that I didn't recognize because it's not the normal art for this card.
Oh, sure.
And so I
Weirder
forgot
border,
about it. Yeah.
Would it affect things here?
No, it would not impact this, and I'm
Okay.
trying to do it
Then
before
do the
I
cool
have
thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
returning this Verdant Catacombs.
You got it.
It is not relevant based on this or this.
You got it.
And it's also not based on whatever you're doing
buddy.
here. Okay.
Oh.
It might also be worse.
Sure. I mean,
What
I
you
don't
got?
imagine. I mean, what's happening is you're getting some rhinos.
Yes.
So
The reason I was like, oh, because I was like, I can use this to surveil, but no. Okay, if you don't mind, then what I'll actually do is I'll grab an underground
Sure.
sea. Because I was getting my... Basically what I'm saying is if I can blood into a spell pierce.
Right.
So yeah, the rhinos are still on the stack. They're
Yeah,
not
I
resolving.
need a blue source to cast counter
Back it up,
spells.
back it up, Wheeler, back it
I'm
up.
backing it up like a U-Haul truck.
Good. I want to hear you beeping. God, it's like I'm in my 20s moving again.
All right. Because we can dig pretty deep with Inti. I mean, kind of twice, I guess, for 4 cards.
Come on, spell pierce.
All right. Crack of Blood.
Yep.
Discard this Dreadhorde Arcanist.
Inti trigger.
Inti Trigger.
Does NT trigger before you draw the card off the blood token?
Yeah.
Yep. It's part of cost.
Crack the Last Blood. Discard Blackcleave.
Inti trigger.
Dark Confidant. All right, resolve.
Rhinos. Go ahead.
Draw for the turn. It's until my next end step.
Dude, that's sick. I was
Yeah.
just looking at that NT and be like, yo.
Yo, Chad, is this real?
Two 4/4s.
Yeah, with trample.
It's pretty good, man.
Might be a little too slow.
Using Arena of Glory, exerting it. So I get red, and a black. Exsanguinator Cavalry.
Ooh, I love this card.
It's pretty sick. 2/3 Menace Lifelink. When a knight I control. Oh, hey, Inti's a knight.
Inti's a knight.
Hey! Whenever a knight you control deals combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on that creature and create a blood token.
Card is so cool.
Yeah. Combat.
Yep.
Pardon me.
We're coming in with the gang. I just want to double check my stuff here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Nothing else fancy dancy? Okay, yeah. So we're at 4 card types. So this is a 4/5, and then this is a 4/4. This is a 2/3 Menace Lifelink. Inti trigger, I'm going to discard a Bloodghast. I'm going to put a 1/1 counter onto Inti.
I like that. Forces the double block.
And trigger for the exile. We got a treasure cruise. A little sad to see now, but that's okay. Pass to you. What's the
So this is 4.
4, 2, 5.
Go to 1 if I double block, which means that I can't actually use this card, which is pretty bad. I think I have to just block.
Okay. You got it.
Yeah.
So you'll take 1
Yep.
and
2,
3, so
3.
3 in total.
Yep.
I gain 2. Inti is a knight, and becomes a 6/6, and this becomes that. I get a blood, and then
You get 2 bloods, I think, right?
oh yeah, because for
Because
each
they're
one.
both knights.
Yeah, I will play the Ragavan before it goes away, and then these 2 are gone forever. Pass to you.
Okay. We can come out of this.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be tough. Or we need to hit very well.
Oh yeah, people were. I think people knew the rag. They were talking about the this new Bob art from Jumpstart.
Oh, yeah.
I have not seen that Bob art. Is that Bart?
It's good, Bart.
Good Bart.
Bart.
Jump Bart.
Speaking of card art, man, doing coverage for the top 8 Canlander finals, and then Chris Sutherland in particular with every weirdo secret lair.
I remember that from the
version
year
of every
prior,
card.
yeah.
I'm just like, man, all right, so we are cascading.
Yep.
What are we gonna hit?
I think I need to hit Time Warp.
Could be Tybalt. I mean, there's kind of get a couple of shots, really.
I really need Time Warp.
Yeah.
I'm skipping cards.
So
Shouldn't be-
we have like a 1 in 3 that we hit time walk here. Is
I
that
think
right?
it's a 4%er, yeah.
This deck rules.
It's pretty cool. Sometimes it's pretty good.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Do you have like a Fury in your deck?
No. I don't. I am not on Fury. Search target player for a creature card. Yeah, I mean, go for it. I could put out some cool hits for you.
Take the shark because it's cool.
That. I mean,
There's Pyrogoyf.
Yeah.
I have Abhorrent Oculus here.
That's a
which is
good one.
pretty Good.
There's Snake Ox. Look, it's the hits of Ben's deck.
I mean, Barrowgoyf is actually kind of hot.
Burgoy's pretty sick.
How big is Barrowgoyf now? Sorcery, land, creature, instant. Just 4 or 5. Just 4 or 5. Probably.
Yeah. I don't have an instant in mind, so I think.
I don't have an instant either, so it's just a 4 or 5. But
Yeah.
instead of an instant, there's an artifact.
Yeah.
I think it's actually Barrowgoyf.
You got it. Oh yeah, this will be one of those ones where we have to remember that's my Goyf
This is your Barrowgoyf.
because we've got the same sleeves. I guess you're probably not playing Barrel
No.
Goyf in your list.
And then that'll be a pass.
That was maybe the worst hit. I mean, in this matchup, probably. Yeah. Yeah, and then all right, untap.
Is that Arena of Glory Goozle? Yeah.
Yeah, and brainstorm.
My Barrowgoyf grows.
Hey, like that.
Yep.
Brainstorm. Maybe I picked the wrong brainstorm at Sir Paul. Urberg.
Term of Beard Mirth. Yep. The
Bloodghast.
Okay.
Into trigger. I got nothing.
Right. So now your Nethergoyf is, I believe my blocks are like this.
Yeah. Nethergoyf is, I think it's still just 4 that we're looking at.
You have creature, artifact.
Oh,
no,
no,
you
5.
now have a land.
It's a 5/6.
So it's a 5/6.
I had a land before. It was the
Right.
brainstorm being the instant.
I'm going to sacrifice my Stormcolor's boon to give my creatures flying,
Yeah.
which puts an enchantment in the yard, so this makes it a 6/7 lifelinker,
Yeah.
but does not increase this. So I'm going to block like this, so I'm soaking up this and gaining 6, and then I'm taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I go to 2.
Response.
So after blockers have been declared.
You don't have cards in hand to
I
decide
don't.
the blood.
Oh, it needs. Yep. It's part of the cost, brother. Yep. Then that happens.
So damage.
Yeah.
So this bounces off. I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but I am gaining 6. So I take 1. This dies. This gets bigger, and you get a blood token and a counter. You gain 3 life, and then you get a treasure and hit my windswept teeth.
Okay. We're going pretty good.
And then this doesn't die.
This doesn't die because it's
That's
a
6/7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or this is exile.
Go.
Swamp.
Yep.
The first sliver.
Yep.
Cascade. So working for 4 or lower. Time one.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's pretty good. Oh, Barrogoyf.
I'm going to hit you for 6, and I gain 6.
Did me casting Brainstorm hose me?
I think.
No, you already had an instant in your bin.
No.
Isn't
This is a sorcery. I think playing your land cost you.
why?
Because you didn't have anything to discard.
Yeah, I think you could have given things. You can give this trample with the.
Yeah. I was looking at Bloodghast. Highlander lines.
I'm going to return Arcane Proxy. I think.
Damn it.
And then yeah,
Oh well. Highlander lines.
take the next turn.
Yeah, and then you just crack, and I'm done.
I'm going to hit you for 13. Then I'm going to play another blue land, Arcane Proxy, Time Walk.
Oh man!
Holy moly!
Misplays will get you.
This is such a weird matchup,
Yeah.
and this deck is messed up.
I like
there are
it.
So many little things.
Yeah, there's a
It
lot of
rules.
little things that I got to think about. Yeah, I was. What did I have? I had it was anger and 2 lands, and so I was just kind of thinking about it from grabbing the blood, but I'm just like, yeah, I can just give trample to things.
Right.
Kind of forget about that as the extra little line. Inti has a lot of text on
So
it.
much text.
Yeah.
So much text.
GG's.
Well, that is going to do it for tonight's Friday Night Paper Fight, featuring a plethora?
Gesundheit.
Thank you, of Canadian Highlander Magic. I hope you had a great time watching. A reminder that everything we do is brought to you by you, the support over the Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. The Friday Night Paper Fight is also brought to you in part by our wonderful friends at Card Kingdom. cardkingdom.com/LRR. That's an affiliate code. Lets them know that we sent you. If you place an order and say Loading Ready Run sent me button please, you'll get a hilarious little button that says something that I have no idea.
She card on my kingdom till I dumb.
Is it?
No, but I've said it
Can it
enough
be?
that maybe.
There you go.
My other one that I pitched during Tap Tap was my said code is ADHD.
Almost made him spit.
I
his
think
tea.
that one would
Yeah.
That one hits.
That one would hit. Yeah.
If you like the sleeves that the Ben Bens we're fighting with, you can check out our affiliate code over with. Help me out with this one. What's the promo for this one?
For Dragon Shield?
Yeah.
It's LRRMTG 5.
Yeah.
Use that Dragon Shield.
You get 5% off on an order. And, of course, if you like these sleeves specifically and want to support us, check out our stuff over at store.loadingreadyrun.com.
Those sleeves in particular are not available from Dragon Shield. They're
Right,
only available
but the
from us.
brand, the quality, the sponsorship. Anyways, I've been Serge. We had the wonderful Ben Benz as our final match. Shout out to Nelly, who was in round 1. Huge thank you to Paul, who ran tech all night.
We'll catch you next time.
Hello.
There we go. I was waiting for Paul. Thank you. And until then, ciao.
Bye.
Good night. Bonsoir. Arrivederci.